has begun. The first few seconds have seconded. Yes, I said that. So as you lay down for your long rest, as you most certainly needed after being gone for quite a while without your comfort of your, well, any bed is comfortable. These ones are pretty good, all things considered, compared to what you were sleeping on before. You were just sleeping in your sleeping bags and whatnot, which are really flat. So, but as you're sleeping, you will. Actually, I was trying to think how I was gonna do that. You get a nice sleep, but after your sleep has concluded, Sarah, you will notice that Firefoot is no longer with you, and he has left you a note at your bedside. Would you like
What
to
does it
read
say?
that? Would you like to read that? Okay, you're gonna read the note. The note says, "Sorry, I had something I had to do, but I appreciate the help in the journey. But this is goodbye, probably forever. But maybe we'll see each other again." Signed, Firefoot.
I guess that's one less body to drag around with us.
I know you said that, so I gave it a reason to be like, you know what? Yeah, it's probably better off that way. So we'll just, I'll keep this for later. Maybe he'll come back as a hero or something. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he'll save your asses. He's got to go in his training arc.
Do the montage, the Rocky montage.
Yeah, he's gonna go through a Rocky montage. He's gonna get like taller and swole. But yeah, what would your initial reaction be after reading the note, Sarah?
Well, at least he didn't try to kill us. The others were right, I suppose, but... Oh well. Are we all still in the same room?
No,
Or
that's
did-
just to show that you're in rooms.
Okay. Well, no, because remember we ended last session with everyone in Sarah's room.
Well, yeah,
because
but
of
y'all would have went to long rest in your own rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted.
That's just to replicate that you were in rooms.
Yep.
Because it's a lot lazier way of doing it. We like using the shortcuts when we can.
Nope, Sarah's not too broken up about it.
Yeah, I didn't think you were. That's why it's like one of those like, just rip the band-aid off now before you get too attached. Because, like you said, grunts are kind of what do you call it? Loose cannon type thing. Like you don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
And they're a tiny bit racist, but that's not their fault.
Yeah.
They were raised that way. I don't know. It's the environment. I don't know. Something like that. Whatever they try to justify. That's what he would have said at the very least, I guess. Alright, so how does everyone sleep in your opinion, I guess? Like you could RP how well he slept. Like, was it a good sleep? Or you could roll for it and do like a random 20 roll, see how well you slept.
Let's roll for it.
Like RP sleep. What was your RP sleep like?
Does the unicorn come back?
No.
Does the unicorn come back, or do you want it to?
Yeah.
Not this time. Your REM sleep. You didn't have very good REM sleep apparently. That's a thing.
Oh.
Your rapid eye movement wasn't very good.
Well, I didn't roll. Let me roll.
Yeah, you might as well roll.
14.
That's pretty good. Yeah. If you did have, I mean, you would have definitely, most likely, if you ended up having the right conditions. But yeah, you didn't have the right conditions this time. A lot of shit happened, basically. Like, I don't know what the term. I don't know if it's like too tired to have REM sleep or however it works, but something like that. I can't remember how it works, but you know, something along those lines.
Imagine not sleeping well.
Yeah.
Damn, both of
Yeah,
y'all, all of y'all just
or
had
cleaner jet
like.
lag.
Obviously, none of the sleeps are like bad enough to like cause any issues. Obviously, but it's just like one of those RP things, being like they kind of like tossed and turned, but obviously they still slept. But maybe you had like a nightmare or something.
No, Lane's sleep was so bad that he was originally planning to just like sleep instead of just doing a trance, but it was bad
Right.
enough where he's like, no,
Yeah,
fuck
you were so
that.
bad that
Ah,
you literally had to sleep. Yeah.
yeah,
I think with a 3, you definitely have to go like full on. I feel like
yeah.
Mittens and his familiar were doing contests to see who can sleep in the most like comfortably in the most uncomfortable position.
Which one won? What was the most uncomfortable position?
The familiar lost.
Oh,
The
that's
position
crazy.
was too the position the familiar picked was too uncomfortable.
Too uncomfortable. I can't believe it. That's crazy. Yeah, Ronan's was mostly like he's having a hard time adjusting to his recollection of what happened, I guess, or something.
It was Ronan.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's having a hard time knowing who he is at times. So like he probably had a rough sleep.
Oh,
Like
Ronathan slept pretty good, but Ronan didn't.
that's what I mean. Like Ronan, the Ronan part of you like was kind of restless, whereas Ronathan was fine because you have the split thing going on, which is a really funny concept. I love it so much. I've always wanted a character that did that because I don't know, it's just so unique. Uh, what about let's see. I guess it's everyone. Yeah, because oh yeah, I was gonna say to say what Dinah is doing. I'm trying to think of a good reason for that. They would probably be they're rangers. I mean, they might have been to go. They might have went to go hunt. Who knows? Honestly, they probably went to go hunt something just for the fun of it.
A witch
Heard
hunt.
a rumor. Yeah, heard a
A
rumor
win.
of a hag in the.
Either get like
Heard a rumor.
like going for a rumor of a hag or something. Probably. Who knows? Like you'll probably know that, but you'll probably like no telling honestly. But that seems like a pretty good reason. Rumors happen all the time, so I imagine they would want to keep checks on that. But yeah, all of you are awake, so are y'all ready to head on over to where the well, Ronathan would know where the noble stays, so you could just ask him, but or just have him take you there. But he just got one of those like things outside town where he had set up extra fancy. Like think of it like a tiny hut, but a giant hut.
A
Like
magnificent mansion.
yeah, it's like a magnificent mansion. Yeah, that's the word for it. Yeah, I couldn't think of what it was called, but yeah, you're right. It's it. It's like the more fancy one. Yeah. And yeah, you would be able to just go there with Jonathan pretty easily because like he would know where it's at.
Okay, Mittens. Okay, Mittens Lane. You two go. Report back to me once you're done.
Sarah's just staying in the room to mope.
Yep. Yep. We already talked about it.
Do you have tell me
Yeah.
you have Rocky Road ice cream or something like that equivalent of this world?
You sure you don't want to join us?
Oh, absolutely. You have fun.
What's Sarah's coping food?
A good question.
I've never actually asked people's coping foods. That's actually a pretty funny idea.
Probably something.
Like
Just
a
Abyssal
imagine
chicken.
this. What?
Abyssal chicken.
Oh my god. That do be a thing though, yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that for now.
Abyssal chicken. That's some spicy chicken.
Yeah. I was gonna say something spicy, and I was like, "What? What is the?"
Well, yeah, I'd imagine a desert dweller would probably like spicy food, honestly. Ironically. Yeah, it's hot outside, but they have to be hot inside as well. But yeah, I guess the
For reference, Abyssal Shaken.
what's up? Yeah, what is it?
It works perfectly because Sarah's an abyssal tiefling.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah. Yuan T roots and such. But yeah, the let's see, the three of you in that case can report to Aerith, however I said his name. You can,
Aethera.
oh, Aethera, that's right. Sorry, it's been a minute. But yeah, you could go report to him if you so desire now, unless you want to do anything else before.
Nope, Ronathan would just head straight there.
Okay.
Mitten suggests letting Lane do the talking as you know.
Yeah.
Lane the one talking? Okay, okay. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I could do it for sure.
Do they have...
Mittens isn't very
Uh,
charismatic.
it's so
And,
funny. It's true though. It's true. He's got no riz.
That might be true, but I also how do I put this? I have a habit of letting people, how do I put this, walk over me. So if you wanna, oh, I could certainly use, if it sounds like I'm giving in too much to them. If you could just yell at them, jolt me back into place, I'd appreciate that.
You know.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
Let's see. 1
As we enter, I'm going to cast enhanceability on
Oh yeah.
on Lane for charisma, just to give him the boost of confidence that they
God, you give
need.
him the Riz boost. You gave him a Riz Zenkai boost. Alright. I just threw a thing on top of this other map just because it made the most sense to me. So as you go out, you'll see a fabricated scene of this magnificent mansion.
Oh,
It's very magnificent, as one would say.
Marvelous.
Absolutely divine. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. You see him outside, like, tending to, like, flowers or something?
Don't give us a reason to like him.
He's tending to
No,
flowers. I don't know what to tell you. I
he's
do with
tending
all
to
of my
magic-
bad guys. That's all I'm saying.
He's tending to magically summon flowers. He's doing something for the only reason that is because he feels like doing it, which is an evil thing to do.
Well, you don't know that.
There we go.
You don't know that.
Don't humanize.
I've had
your
Strahd tend to flowers. What does that
villain.
mean?
Strahd is a
Don't-
complex character.
He had a fucking like.
Humanize your asshole.
He had a flower outfit and everything. It was great. Like he had like that, the thing that gardeners wear. It was great. Had like the hat and everything. My players loved that. So I always have to do that with like slightly evil suggested characters. They have to be a gardener of some kind. How do you think they get their rage out?
By smashing things or people.
No, that's barbaric.
It's also villainous.
Well, that's barbaric. True villains just garden. But yeah, this is the scene that you were set before. Nice little fabricated area that he has.
What are we coming at?
Probably the north. Usually that's how I do it. Yeah. north
Would
side.
we be able to see him
Yeah.
tending to the flowers?
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay. I'd walk within like 5 feet of him and just clear my throat very loudly.
Very loudly. All right, cool. He like just abruptly like I would say like he's doing like some kind of bonsai tree trimming or something,
Oh,
and then he like abruptly like gets like he just hears you like clearing your throat, and it's like, oh, you're here. He like hides his scissors.
don't hide them. Your work is beautiful, by the way. Look at all of this. I haven't
Oh,
seen trees trimmed that well in, well, a very long time.
oh well, thank you. Father doesn't really approve of it per se, but he doesn't mind it either.
Hey, look. What you're doing is you're creating something beautiful, and there's nothing more important in the world than, keeping it worth living in. So, he might not approve of it, but I assure you, it does matter, and I certainly approve of it.
Well, for one, since she's herself, that I would take that as a compliment.
Thank you, thank you.
You're not even there. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If you're there, you can scoff when you're there. You can't scoff when you're there. That's power RP. Stop it.
You all feel Sarah's disgust in the back of your minds.
You just haven't. That's fair. They probably have that. Yeah, that's fair. So I see that I imagine you have taken a good liking to my offer that I was given to give to you.
Well, we haven't really heard all of it quite yet, and that's sort of what we need to sort of figure out before, well, we do business.
Oh, all in due time, I'm sure. I didn't get the full details myself. I guess they wanted to tell you themselves. It is quite the honor,
Yeah.
after all.
That, you're right, it is quite the honor, but at the same time, you have to understand from our perspective, there's a little bit of concern, right? Since, well, we don't exactly know what we're getting ourselves into.
I'm sure it's not going to be that bad.
Look, I believe you. I really do. But
Mm-mm.
at the same time, you can understand that it's not just me, but a lot of my groups is a little bit hesitant about this. You have a way you could perchance contact back there and see if you could get any information, any more than you already have set back out to us, or is that just not in the cards today?
It's not in the cards, I'm afraid. They didn't give me any form of communication until we were on our way back.
That's horribly irresponsible of them.
Mm.
Well, Mittens, Ronathan, what do you two think?
Well, the promise of getting paid interests Mittens.
Paid in some form, yes. It doesn't necessarily have to be gold. You could either receive specific items that he'll be more inclined to tell you about. But gold could also be an option. I mean, that's obviously fair, but you don't have to choose gold itself if you find something else you like. But yes, monetary value in any regard.
Oh, money, but more importantly, the honor is what matters to me. So,
Oh yes, you'd get royal favor. very rare indeed.
Ronathan, you've been quiet since we've gotten here. Obviously, I know you know these individuals much better than I would, but what are your thoughts?
Hang on, I was looking for a specific meme to see if I could find it real quick.
Alright.
Understandable.
Sarah, we can hear a bunch of stuff from your mic.
Still?
Can't find the
Yeah,
exact
a little
meme.
bit.
That's unfortunate. Y'all ever watched the Atlantis movie when everyone's like money, 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 and then the dynamite guy's like, I'm gonna say money. Yeah, that was about to be Ronan. Sorry, Ronathan.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you say that to him, he'll just look up from him tinkering on his guns and just shrug and say, I wouldn't have invested in something I didn't think was worth the venture.
Oh,
You
yes.
think it's worth the venture? And let me get this straight, Ronathan. You don't know anything that much either?
Nope.
Huh.
He's just gonna nod. He's just gonna shake his head. No risk, no reward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a fair point.
Maybe it's the part of the test that you come without knowing. But who's
That's
to say?
true. It could be part of it. Oh, I'm certainly not in a position to say no, but at the same time, understand that the yes I'm giving right now is a little bit hesitant. Just given, just the mystery around it. It's intriguing, certainly, but I know some of us are a little bit uneasy. But nothing good ever comes out of easy, I don't think. Uh, As Ronathan so wisely put it, no pain, or no risk, no reward.
No pain, no gain. I heard that.
Sorry, that would have been Ronan speaking, not
Yeah.
Ronathan.
I think they had a little bit of a relapse there. They just had like one of those like, oh yeah, that guy. Well, would you like to shake on it? Don't worry,
Ronathan can
I
shake
won't
on it.
bite.
He has much firmer hands for it.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't really matter who does it. It's more of a formality. Alright, Ronathan. Have a hand, I guess, to shake.
Ronathan will walk and shake his hand.
Alright.
Actually, he'll probably sigh, roll his eyes, and then go walk and shake his hand.
I think he'd also roll his eyes, to be honest, though, because like it's like a formality thing, anyway. So it's like you don't really have to, but Father really insists that we handshake on it for some reason. Nobles, am
Sorry,
I
I
right?
just wanted to make sure that you had the best handshake experience possible. And I know just the guy for it.
Yeah,
You're
that's
lucky to
fair.
have him.
Yes, he seems to be quite well suited.
Mittens would have given a bad handshake. Like shows his like tiny paws.
Yes, indeed. Quite pathetic looking, for sure. But that's okay. Well, shall we be off then?
Well, oh, at the moment we're down one, so we gotta go. Or no, we're down two, so we've gotta collect them. But
Oh, of course.
once that's done, we'll happily be off.
Alright, I'll wait here. No worries. I'm not in any rush.
And I'm sorry for making you wait, but I guess it gives you more time with your herbs. Please, I appreciate your craft and while you can, enjoy it. It's something you seem to be incredible at, and well, it would be a shame for such talent to go to waste.
Well, inevitably when I take the throne, I will make it more respectable to do the thing that I do in the kingdom. Because that's
Murder
what I
people.
What? No! We're not murdering people. Not in the courtroom, at least.
Right.
That's for the streets, of course.
There's a time and a place.
There's a time and a place for murder. Not in the courtroom.
All the time in any place.
Not the courtroom. That's a pristine place that needs no blood spattered on it. Alright, I will wait here. Feel free to go grab your others. Dun 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 dun. You go back to Sarah, and then as you know, you saw Dinah. Either, I don't know if you saw them or not, but you know that they left. To go off to do whatever Dinah seems to do whenever they're off. They'll find their way over in due time, either way. I guess that's true. You would have gone to the tavern, I would assume, because there'd be no reason to go to the rooms at the anymore. I guess that's fair. So y'all would have been like over here-ish, I think. I think that's what we established the door was.
No, there seems to be two doors.
Oh, that might be true. Yeah. But
Yeah, Mittens waddles his way in.
Sarah, you see a obvious Mittens waddling towards you.
Back already.
Some idiot let Lane do the talking, so we were very easily we were pushovers.
What does that mean exactly?
We're doing the thing.
We're gonna go. Yeah, we are gonna go, but we did get some valuable information. Not a lot of it, but from what I can tell, there's tension between my friend and upper royalty, the king.
Oh, I could have told you
Uh,
that.
yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know these people personally, so it's news to me. Sorry.
Did you get anything useful? Or did you just agree blindly to a mission even our glorified errand I didn't know anything about?
Well, we tried to get more information out of him, and it's like pulling teeth. I don't think they actually gave him any information. They didn't give him we told him to phone home. He doesn't have a way to do that.
Yet, still agreed?
Jonathan made a very good argument that there's no reward if we don't take any risks.
But not taking risks also keeps you alive.
None of us have died yet. I mean, Puck has died like once, but none of us have died yet.
It's like, yeah? Whenever you,
The only times we've had an ally die was when we were completely outnumbered by something completely beyond our control.
True.
So
Suppose we
unless
don't really have a choice at this point. Let's get this over with. Don't want to be there too long.
Acting like
Why?
it's not gonna be a trip.
Isn't that where you're from?
Yes, but the fact that I'm still not there anymore should tell you that I don't want to remain there too long.
Ah, Mittens wants to meet your entire family.
Out of the question.
Oh, we're definitely doing that.
God, you are not part of this.
It's totally probably gonna happen. I mean, who knows who's to know? You know.
Out of the question.
Nah,
going.
it'll be
We're
fine.
going for the mission, and then we're leaving and returning to the school.
Oh yeah. Technically, we go there, don't we?
We did.
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Did we technically go on an extended vacation? Wasn't
Yes.
that this entire thing?
Yes.
The entire point of. Oh yeah, I guess coming here didn't have a specific reason. We came for Mittens' reason, so yeah, that was the extended vacation. You're
Yeah,
right.
you got an extended vacation, yeah. Which
Huh.
technically became extended because of the plain old travel bullshit that happened.
Ah,
An extra 3 weeks. So, oh yeah, I guess it's a good point to be like, I guess who has the telepath jewel or whatever it is.
doesn't that only have an aspect of the dragon in it, not the
I
like?
took it from Philip.
It does, but I'm assuming since it's a part of him, he could use it to communicate. I would assume.
I mean,
did you keep it?
man looks at his bag, and he's like,
Like you would like, I would make a joke that it starts ringing, like a phone
um,
ring.
Or we just don't have it anymore, and therefore we have no way to contact it.
Bring, 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 bring.
Mittens they were like, I Mittens does not have it, but Mittens has another way to contact. Sending.
Sending. Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah.
We were trapped. Hello, we were trapped in alternate plane, elemental bullshit. Going to do something for really powerful king person in desert. We'll be back after.
I guess he would send out being like, well, it would be rude not to meet with one of the others of the court. Be safe.
We got the okay.
The last line of defense. Okay. I suppose we don't have a choice anymore. Let's get this over with already.
Let's do it. We get to do a thing, I guess. So do you head over towards them? Back towards Mr. Boy. He's ready.
We have returned. We
So
are
you
ready
have-
to use your amazing form of transportation to get us to the other desert really quickly.
I bet you are. 1 moment, please. I was gonna throw open a. Perfect. You're gonna see the house not only start moving, but also transform into a vehicle.
Era's unimpressed.
Yeah, Mittens is going to like extend his his legs like what do I need 4 feet? His legs are now like 4 feet longer, and Mittens is gonna whisper in Sarah's ear. Um, weirdly enough, the ship we were on before looks more fitting of the dragon than this one.
Oh, I remember.
Why is that the case?
Mm.
Because he's a glorified errand boy and doesn't have access to the big goods.
Ah.
I bet my broom could fly faster than this thing.
Crazy. The disrespect. The mad disrespect.
You didn't hear me.
No, I know. That's me saying that. Disrespect. Well, I guess we'll be off then. As you see, like it, like just the description. I guess it'd be like it would start transforming yet again into like a what do you call it? A blue variant of what you saw with the other vehicle that you had before. But it had more trimmings, I guess you could call it. Just has a bit of a warm up, but now it's in the right state. And you would feel a lot of any magically inclined people would feel quite a bit of magical energy from this ship. So
Ronathan would like it if he was on the ship.
Yeah,
Why aren't you
Oh,
on the
no.
ship?
why aren't you on the ship?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, why aren't you on
I
the
don't
ship?
have it. Do I have a token? I do have
Yeah,
a
you
token.
do. There's two of you. Oh, no, just kidding.
Well, there's always been.
No, I meant like there's like two identical ones for a second. But yeah, it's just to show that yeah, it's one of those things. But based on the calculations, you should take about half the time that you're used to, so 3-ish days, give or take.
We're getting comfortable.
It's still going to be a few days, of course, because it's still a far distance. I mean, there's only so fast you can get without, you know, doing anything else. There are cabins in the bottom. Well, there's accommodations in the bottom that you're free to use.
And with that, Sarah turns and walks out in town to the cabins.
Yeah, it's like what you'd see in like a ship, but definitely more yassified.
Of course it is.
Is there a crow's nest on this one?
What is it?
Is there a crow's nest on this one?
On this one, probably not, honestly.
Ronalton, build Mittens a crow's nest.
Crow's nest. I
You mean a
demand
cat's nest?
a cat's nest. Yeah, you don't need a crow's nest. You just need a cat nest. You don't need to be that high up.
Jonathan's gonna look at Mittens and just be like, he's gonna look around and just be like, with what?
Yeah, with what? What are you gonna use there, bud?
Aren't you an expert inventor? Can't you just do things?
Yeah, aren't you MacGyver?
Yeah.
I can't just manifest things out of thin air.
Use a duct tape and like whatever to make an explosive or whatever it was. Yeah, what's your plan there? What are you gonna have him use to make it?
Mittens is used to Ronan just doing things, and now he has a brain.
Yeah. He's thinking with logic and logic.
Well, you could have reused parts of the ship that aren't being currently used for other things, like
I mean, would you like to look for spare boards or something with investigation?
you're forcing Mittens, the zero
Well-
in the zero plus
well,
zero in intelligence,
It
to
could be
make it.
It could be Ronathan. He probably has he would have a decent like intelligence right now, so he could do it. Since you'd have proficiency in all intelligence-based things while you're, smart.
Well, that's right. I do have.
So you basically, have your higher modifier and proficiency with it right now.
Episode 14.
Oh, yeah, 14. Yeah, you'd be able to find a stack of boards in the back corner near Lane, actually. That could probably make a pretty decently adequate crow's nest. Not quite probably as tall as the other one, but pretty close.
Ronathan would intentionally make it smaller just because of Mitten's size.
How would you like to make it?
You say, how would I like to make it?
Like how and how tall, I guess.
I don't know. Mittens, how tall are you?
It's just
2'1".
Yeah.
That's great. That's so fucked.
I'd make it
I w-
4 feet off the ground.
I mean, that's still pretty decent, though.
Just so you
I'm
couldn't.
still taller than it.
Yeah.
For Dinah.
Mittens makes his legs 4 feet tall again and just like climbs up into it and then just shrinks back down.
He would intentionally not make pegs. He'd just make it 4 feet tall so you couldn't climb in it.
You know what the funny thing is? This would take so little time. Like, he'd basically be like, it'd probably take him like 10 minutes, honestly. It's not even that hard to do, I would think. You just kind of like put a thing there and then like you cut a little bit and then like make like a circular like area and like make it bottom and yeah, it's not that long. So like, it
Well,
wouldn't have taken that long.
Mittens could just make his legs 4 feet tall, then like start crawling into it, then shrink his legs so that his center of mass goes back into his body and just roll into it.
I mean, I guess if that's how you want to do it, that's what you can do, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if it works, it works. All right. I guess Mittens is out for the foreseeable future.
Mittens is gonna do a liquid cat mode.
Liquid. Liquid cat. All cats are liquid. Can't tell me otherwise.
They're fluid.
Yeah, the RFC fluid cat. Just a fluid, yeah. Meow. It's the turn away for me. Yeah, pretty much. Like, you basically fit into everything, and it's kind of wild. Alright. So, that's Mittens all situated. What about the rest of you? Would you like to go see the quarters? I see that, the horned one has already made its way down. Feel free to
Jonathan's
ask.
gonna go find a table to work on his guns.
Alright. But yeah, feel free to ask the servants on board for anything you need on your stay. Still warforges, just because they're easier to manage than say kobolds or whatever else. And also, they probably wouldn't have been permitted to bring anything other than warforges because kobolds are more fragile. As you know from being in this world, kobolds are the lowest, but they're still jesters, so they're still respectable in the fact that they can make people laugh. but that's about it. It's their
Like, how stable does the ship seem?
stable. I mean, you can make a investigation probably fits for that too. Yeah, to see if you can
Okay.
like suss out how stable it is. I mean, that's enough to know that it's stable. I mean, it's got no major issues. It's got a couple of scuffs and stuff because Warforgers kind of drag their feet sometimes and don't usually care that much about where they throw their things occasionally. So that's basically it. Just a little bit wear and tear, but otherwise not any structural errors.
Yeah, but it's not gonna kill us to see
No, no, it's nothing
No, no, no.
life-threatening.
Beautiful. I guess.
All right,
Then
so
we'll just do a lot of walking around the ship then,
all right.
feeling like relatively, comfortable on it, knowing that it isn't a death trap or anything. He's just gonna sort of look off the edge, uh, just enjoy the view.
Yeah, because after he sees that all of you've been settled, he like snaps his fingers and the ship ascends. Gradually at first, and then pretty fast afterwards.
Oh.
Make sure you're, well, you don't have to be seated per se, but just make sure you don't fall, of course. Because this doesn't have any safety measures. Well, it has some safety measures, just nets on the sides, but that's about it. So, as long as it's not too windy, you should be okay. And then you're gonna see him just kind of like take a seat in on one of the crates and just kind of stay silent for a while. Kind of just looking over the edge at the desert. And you will notice that there is a Warforged also driving the airship as well. But he's got like a pirate outfit instead. He even says Yar and speaks pirate. Because they found it funny, so they did that. Well, it's the start of the day, because you took a nice long rest already, so what would be something that you'd want to do for your day on the first day?
Harness divine power.
That takes longer than that.
Well, harness divine power takes an action.
No, it doesn't.
He's talking about the ability, not
What are you
like
using?
actual.
What are you using?
The feature harness divine power to get back my second level spell slot.
Well, you already
Took
took
a
a
long
long
rest.
rest. You took a long
Do
rest.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of you took a long rest. You should be fully stocked on everything.
Oh, we took a long rest since the
Yeah, you literally
Yeah,
just took. That was the long rest at the start. Yeah.
No, but during this session I've used 2 spell slots.
Wait, when did you use 2 spell slots?
Enhance
Enhance,
ability.
enhance,
Wait,
enhance
use
ability and
what was the second one?
sending.
Wait, that's a
That's
third level, right?
The third level.
That's a
Yeah.
third
Yeah,
level.
that's good. Yeah.
Oh, then
Then-
you would have to. Yeah, you would have to do that. But you could also
Okay.
take a short rest as well, so it's not a big deal.
We wouldn't
'Cause
get
you're
spell
resting.
slots, though.
Yeah, so you could be able to. You can get back. You should be able to get back a 4th level spell slot then. Yeah.
Could be no higher than half your proficiency bonus rounded up. So no,
Oh.
I
Is
can't.
it 3rd level then, or?
Second.
Oh, is it still 2nd? Oh.
Yeah, only
That's
second
only
for
your
now.
proficiency? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So
half my
it
proficiency
wouldn't
bonus.
really it wouldn't really
Go
help
up.
then, I guess.
Well, I got my enhanced ability spell slot back. And not my
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
second.
true.
Yeah.
That is only second, yeah. But yeah, one less third. That's about it, though. That's fine. Not a big deal. You'll get a long rest soon enough, considering you're going to be in the air for over a few days anyway. It's just what would you like to do with your however many hours before sleep time?
Mm,
Sleepies. But not sleepies yet, obviously.
Sarah's just going out of his way to avoid our lovely little prince here.
So Sarah's staying in the downstairs, okay.
Yep. Yep.
Does anyone else also stay down in the downstairs for the full day? Or do they actually get up and go out into the sun?
I think Lane will try and humor the prince a little bit. Yeah, talk to him.
Okay.
Probably about edging or something, because that seems to be something the prince likes.
Oh.
Just, how long have you been, well, working with plants?
Um. Well, I guess in a matter of years, maybe 100 or so. Hard to say at this point. It's kind of hard to keep track. But at least a century or two. Well, sorry, not century. Millennia or two. There we go. Is that right? No, century. Century's right. Century's right.
Yeah, centuries
A century or two. Yeah, there we go. That's what he would say, like a century or two, something like that. I had to think about it for a second, like, wait a minute. So, yeah, I enjoy taking care of these plants when I'm able because it gives me something to control myself anger-wise, I suppose. If I ever get upset, I can just prune plants and water plants and feed the plants, I guess.
That sounds like a very peaceful sort of way to calm down, I suppose. And yeah, the years upon years of experience certainly show in your work. Do you have a favorite kind of plant?
Favorite kind of plant? That's a good question. Um, I mean, believe it or not, I like, let's see, what is it called? I like roses of all kinds, I would say.
Oh, roses are very nice. Very pretty now. I don't know if this is my place to ask or not, but do you ever give plants to, people that you care about, people that you love? Because roses are usually associated with that, and I don't know if that's how you see them, but many people do.
Mm, I've thought about giving it to one of my siblings, but I don't know how they would take it.
I'm sure they would take it very well. Do you get along with your siblings that well, or not really?
We don't try to kill each other, if that's what you mean.
So, it could be better. I'm sure, getting out like roses is like a symbol of, hey, I appreciate you as a sibling, not as someone I'm not trying to kill, would really go a long way. You could really, they're your flesh and blood. They're people who, if you foster your relationships with them, they could be your strongest allies in times of need, if that's how you want to think of it.
I might give that a try at some point. But,
I do hope to hear about it. Please tell me the details, how it ends up working out for you. I imagine well. I don't know if I need to know because I already believe it's gonna go great, but I always love to hear success stories. So if we're still in contact, I would love for you if you could, take it on.
I guess that would be nice, I suppose. As he like reaches into his pocket, as you see a something very similar to a sending like phone or stone, whatever you call it, what I went with, but some type of sending item basically, um, that has like a more like higher tech look to it as you're used to than you're used to, and he's gonna give it over to you and be like, "This is set to my personal connection. If you ever find yourself in need of something that I can help with, and I'll gladly try to help you because you did give me a nice conversation a couple of times now, and I appreciate that because not everyone does because of how my standing is."
I understand, and I'm sure it's not that people hate you. I'm sure that a lot of people are also just, well, how do I put it, nervous.
You can say it. They're probably afraid of me.
No, okay, maybe some people, but
I do
already
come
it's
off as quite the asshole, I admit, but it's just part of the territory, you see.
yeah, it is rule one of royalty. If you're not pissing people off, you're not doing it right.
Gotta keep up appearances.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, how do I put this? Uh, It's it's refreshing to be able to hear that, despite appearances, that there are people like you out there that really do have a good heart in there. I hope for everyone's sake that you end up inheriting the throne.
Oh, I will for sure because I'm the only male of the siblings, and that's the tradition.
Yeah.
So it's a guaranteed thing, and at least in our kingdom. I don't know how they do it in other kingdoms, but for the one that I am a part of, it's most certainly guaranteed.
Well, that's very reassuring to hear.
Hmm. I guess he would just have not much else to say, I guess. He just has like a content in his face, I guess. So he's just like, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Lane has probably roughly the same expression. Like, right, right, people that we're working with are not the worst people.
You haven't met the other ones yet.
That's true.
But who knows? Maybe they'd be okay. I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe. We'll see. 50-50 chance. Either they're okay or they're not.
Or they're psychopaths.
Yeah, could be.
Okay, so Mittens is relaxing and listening to the conversation as he checks note. Wait, he checks notes. You check your notes. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
Wit his checks notes 20 passive perception.
Wait, what notes are you checking?
I'm checking the notes.
What
Not
notes?
Mittens.
Go the sheet.
I'm like, I looked at my sheet and I'm like, oh, 20 passive perception. I can listen on this conversation.
He's
Oh.
eavesdropping. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, you're just eavesdropping. I got you. That's fine. I don't think they would really
It's
care
Oh.
that much.
Mittens wouldn't do that if his crow's nest was, taller. But it's
Sure.
it's deck level.
Yeah, it is. It's neck level to the most part. Yeah.
He heard all of it.
He heard
He doesn't have a
everything.
choice.
Damn. Well, if nothing else happens during the day, anything going to happen for anyone else during the day, or is that day one? You think? Just so I know, then we can go to the long rest.
I think Lane making a pass at the Prince is good for day one.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I wonder if actually that's a good question. I wonder if Sarah would have tried to peek in because they weren't really being quiet per se.
And Sarah was down and completely unaware of this conversation, so
Fair
I can't
enough.
wait to hear how
I guess
this
Lane could
plays
always
out.
share it during right before the long rest if they so are inclined. And
I suppose like if he's going down and Sarah, they're like willing to listen.
mm,
How do you depends on how you're approaching.
yeah.
So we're just knocking. Hey, I know you've been just sort of secluding yourself the entire day, and I get that, but uh, I had an opportunity to talk. It's not
Oh dear.
it's not awful. I know. Like when once you get to talk to him, he's not the worst person in the world. Uh, he's actually very, very nice. And I know you have your own opinions, and you have every right to believe them. And I know he definitely comes off a little bit. All of them do, but we have hopes for this one. And maybe that's just me being super optimistic, maybe too optimistic, but
Thank
a
you.
little bit of flattery, a little bit of talking goes a long way if you wanna, try and get on his good side.
Did you hit on him? Is that why he likes you?
I didn't hit on him.
Why else would he be nice? Did you not see how much of an asshole he was the first time he entered the room?
You know, all I did was I showed a little interest in his, I talked to him not as a prince, but as a
Oh,
person.
oh God.
Because,
Well, you have fun with that.
mm, yeah, I can't force you to, if you don't want to, talk to him. But
I don't think you're prepared for the can of worms you just opened.
I'm not. But well, there's always some interesting worms in every can, is what I've been told. Some poisonous ones, but hey, that's the luck of the draw. We'll see what we're getting ourselves into.
Hope you like the desert.
Oh no, I won't like the desert, but
Oh, that's not
everything
true.
else.
Oh, you're so cute. You'll figure out what I mean soon enough.
I would like to think the desert there is actually hotter than the one here. Because it's literally a dragon, mostly habited area, so. And tieflings, obviously, so. Heat to them wouldn't be as an issue, so I'd imagine it's going to be a bit hotter than here. Is what Sarah would know.
Oh, no.
Sarah doesn't share that.
But they
Sarah's
don't
gonna
share
let
it.
them all
Yeah,
know.
but they don't share it. But Sarah knows, like, the back of their mind, like, they'll know.
They'll find out. They'll know soon enough.
Like, I would like to compare it to, like, Arizona.
Great. Great. I have too much experience with this
Yeah.
place. I play D&D to get away from this.
Yeah, using real world trauma. Yeah.
Oh, that's evil.
My AC is out right now. I really needed this escape.
There's a heat
Welcome
wave
to
in Canada
hell.
right now. This is terrible.
If you can have trauma in your D&D game, where can you have it, you know?
Amen.
Well, I have enough
Amen.
on my IRL.
Dear.
Oh, damn. But yeah, you'd be able to, after all of that, transpired, that's the word. All that transpired, you all can go in your bunks down in the cabin and take your long rest, if you're so inclined. Because it is now the sleepy boy hours.
Okay, Mittens got his third level spell slot back. Now you can throw the skeletons at us.
Now you can throw the skeletons at us. No. I refuse.
Right, because last time we got some really cool weapons out of it.
Yeah,
So you don't want to do that
they were
again.
fun. They were fun weapons, though. To be fair, so that's fine. Cause that's early on. Like you get some fun stuff early, you know, and then you get like the other unique stuff later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, during the night, I mean, you know, just the first day, so like nothing crazy, honestly, because like you probably would have just managed to get past the continent that you were on. I think something along those lines, or a little bit past that. And you'd be on the ocean. Well, not the on it, but you'd be above the ocean as you woke up. On day 2. And I would like to think that there would be windows on the bottom as well, like the ones you'd see on like ships and stuff.
Like sort of like see-through windows, like on the or the floor, so you're just sort of walking
Yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah. I like that idea. Yeah, yeah. It'd be like you'd have like
Oh,
a you could see below kind of thing if you wanted to. It's like magical glass, so it can't break kind of thing. Like it's almost humming with magic. It's so power. It's such a strong glass.
Would everyone be close together, like for breakfast, or are we still in our rooms?
You're being in rooms until you could go to a breakfast area if you also wish. There'd be a slight midsection where you can all meet up for uh, a what do you like a continental breakfast type deal basically. Like you'd have like fruits, meat, vegetables, pretty much anything that y'all would want.
Mittens has seen what Sarah likes, so Mittens is gonna go and bring the food to Sarah's room, so Sarah doesn't have to interact with the fucking dragon trick.
I love Mittens.
I
For
will
that.
say
Just
that one of the foods that are on there would be abyssal chicken
Hell yeah. Extra abyssal chicken
because
then.
that's a delicacy from where they're from. So
nothing better than the abyssal chicken nuggets.
so cursed.
That's perfect. Just,
You
so
gotta have
Mittens.
your abyssal chicken nuggies, yeah. Yeah, there's
So is he
yeah. That's it. That's what it is. It's abyssal chicken nuggies.
so you hand Sarah the food, and he's surprised. You know you didn't have to do that, right?
Mittens knows you would have starved yourself just to not have to talk to that prick.
Aww.
I am not that spiteful.
Are you though?
But anyway,
He just like eats like he hasn't eaten in like however many hours.
So you were on the deck all night, I take it?
Well, obviously.
Oh, I
Best
didn't
place
see
to
it,
sleep.
so I'm making sure.
Best place to sleep.
Did you happen to overhear a specific conversation?
Oh, the one about family and hedges and roses.
Is that what they talked about?
Yeah.
Anything noteworthy out of it?
Wayne got a phone number out of it.
He got his digits. Yeah.
Hey now. What do you think the chances that we're going to be leaving Lane behind in the kingdom are?
Mm. Hmm. Pretty high.
Damn.
I thought so too.
Well, would Lane be in there to listen to this, or are they just coming out of the room?
Lane does not talk other people's conversations.
Fair enough.
He is respectful.
Damn, the disrespect of Mittens.
Mittens is cursed with really good hearing.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
I guess we'll find out. At any rate, I suppose I owe you a thank you for bringing me this.
Oh, and second plate for Esserup.
Oh yeah.
You're a gem.
Astrop would also
Maybe-
thank you.
Yeah, so there eats in his room away from the rest of the world.
You're just I just like to think that you have like that like ratty hair and like you're in your like what do you call it, your sleep clothes, and you're like I don't know, something like that.
Something like that.
All right, they've ceased their conversation. I guess the rest of you could go get your complimentary food as well if you so wish.
No, Mittens is gonna go back for.
His own.
I mean, it's like it's literally like if you know like Hero's Feast, it's like that, but like a lot. Yeah, it's like that same aspect. Like it's a lot.
But Hero's Feast requires a hero to summon.
Well, here's the thing. Fuck you.
Well, Magnificent Mansion comes with enough food to feed 100 people.
Well, yeah, it's essentially
eight-
this is essentially a
eight
flying
course meal.
magnificent mansion, is what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Is what I was going for.
An 8-course meal. Like,
Yeah.
Magnificent Mansion is ridiculous that I love it.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But yeah. So I guess whenever Sarah eats the nuggets, you definitely would know what it is immediately.
Yes.
Abyssal chicken. Just like
That is
Ma
my
used to
favorite.
make.
Did she make it?
I don't know, did she?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
No.
wherever you got it
Grandmother
from.
did.
Oh, Grandma did?
Grandmother.
Oh, okay.
Grandmother.
Grandmother made it. Like Grandmama used to make.
Yes.
Extra
Me,
spice.
mama.
Me mama.
Graham.
What is Ronathan like eating from this smorgasbord of 8-course meal?
Don't know. I wasn't prepared for that question.
Oh. Well,
Probably Probably something civilized, like something I could eat with utensils.
Like, I'd imagine there'd be like Salisbury steak, something equivalent to that.
Everything has caviar on it.
Yeah. Maybe like beef Wellington. There we go. That's the most refined thing I can think of.
That's what he would be eating, and sticky toffee pudding.
Beef Wellington and sticky taffy pudding. Yeah.
Oh, and wagyu.
Like
Yeah.
Wagyu beef, Wagyu steak.
Wagyu steak. Yep.
Wagyu beef.
What's Lane's preferred food of choice?
Probably something. Actually, no. Yeah, he's going to try and eat like the most exotic thing there.
Most exotic thing there? It's probably gonna be the abyssal chicken.
Yeah. that's
All
probably
right,
good.
he's gonna try abyssal chicken.
All
This
right,
is
make me a
not
con
gonna go
save.
poorly at all. All right.
Because you're the only one that hasn't really experienced it before, so it might. Okay, yeah, you definitely burned your mouth a bit for sure. Definitely
Oh, no.
unpleasant. It tastes
He's gonna
delicious,
hide it the
but it
best he
hurts.
can.
Yeah. Deception if you want to try to hide it.
All right.
See if you can play it off somehow. Okay, yeah, you can potentially play it off unless someone's to insight it. To see if they're
Or
full of
just
shit.
has a higher passive insight. Mittens, what's your passive insight?
Yeah, what's your passive insight, Mittens?
20.
Okay, yeah, you would know that Lane is for sure burning in the mouth right now. But it's up to you to say anything.
You know what? Lane is gonna try and pass it off as a fire breathing trick. He's going to
Performance.
cast he's gonna cast silent image as well to
Okay.
help with, making it seem like it's actual fire breathing and not just, oh shit, I burnt my mouth. But yeah, use that performance check, boss. 13.
I mean, that's a decent performance, I would say. I mean, it definitely gives off the impression that you messed up, for sure. Like, that's pretty passable performance that you were trying to do something, but it failed. But Mitten still would know about your trifle of deception. You just like have like one of those like cat ears like perk up, being like, I sense bullshit. But yeah, that's funny. I mean, it's still really good. It just fucks your mouth up.
Yeah.
Like you'll be probably numb for the next few hours.
No, Lane, you're supposed to remove the skin. The skin is the spicy part.
It's all right. It's all right. Look, look, it's all part of the show.
That's so funny. Forgot to move the
Sarah
skin.
thinks the skin is the best part.
Damn. Tiefling, what you on T looking ass.
Right. Do you happen to have any water?
I don't think water's gonna help with that.
Would you like milk?
We have milk.
Oh, well, milk will work better too. Sure.
I'm trying to think if the milk equivalent would be, because like I don't think they'd have cows around there.
Goats feet. You can make milk from
I guess that's
goats
true.
feet. A lot of animals
Probably
do.
goat milk, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're right.
Probably goat milk, yeah.
Camel. You can get milk from camels.
Or
and those are
yeah,
good
it's probably
animals.
either like a goat or a camel, because cows would be not as sustainable in hot climates per se, I don't think. If I'm not mistaken. Because of how big they are. They're probably more suited for colder weather, I would assume. But yeah, I'll just say it's like camel milk or something like that. That works.
Oh well. What? Oh, this is very interesting milk. I've never had anything like it.
I don't even know what it would be
So
like,
good.
but it definitely would probably be different, I would assume. Well, it would definitely help with a burn, that's for sure.
Doing its job, all right.
All right. So yeah, you're not numb anymore. The milk almost had like a magical quality because of where you obtained it. So you don't have any more issues with your mouth anymore after drinking some of the milk. Almost like he enhanced it somehow to help.
Great.
He does care.
He does.
Ah,
I mean, you can always medicine check to see if there's anything else with it. Like smell check or
get
whatever
into a
you call
love
it.
potion.
You could always check.
Nah, it's definitely not poison. Sure, fine, I'll check.
Surely.
Um,
Surely not.
would it
Surely.
be investigation or medicine?
I feel like medicine, right? Because it's like a like a food or drink type thing. But I don't know. I mean, whatever you think. I mean, I guess whatever you think. I mean, I guess it could technically be either, really, but I would just think medicine because like it's like health related, I guess technically. But yeah, 18's enough to be like no, it's literally just a what do you call it? A heat synthesizer or what is it called? Heat nullifier? Yeah, heat nullifier, like spice nullifier type thing that they added in. Some kind of ingredient or something that made it nullify the heat faster than normal milk would.
Extra strength milk.
Yeah. Like think like magical Pepto Bismol.
Mm.
Upset stomach, diarrhea. Hey, Pepto Bismol.
Pepto milk all?
Yeah, Pepto Milk All. Yep, that's what it's called. That's the legally distinct different one. But yeah.
That's great.
Anything else anyone would like to do before the last night of sleep? Before you
Not
arrive?
really. Mittens is really picky with the food.
Oh, really? I mean, they would have like all kinds of fish, I'm sure too,
Yeah.
because it's basically a little bit of everything, like salmon and what halibut? Is that a fish? Something similar to halibut. Yeah.
Tuna,
Tuna. Yeah, that's a good one.
octopus, and squid.
Catfish, stuff like that.
No, caviar, fish eggs.
Caviar.
Shellfish,
Shellfish.
escargot.
Shrimp. Yeah, they come near the coast, so yeah, shrimp and seafood would be a pretty big one anyway.
This might be my preferences leaking in a little bit more than Lion, but Lion's gonna have some shrimp.
All right. Yeah, you'd have like, I'm sure there would be like shrimp sauce or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Cocktail
he's gonna be a
sauce?
little
I
bit
don't know.
more.
Something like
He's gonna be a little bit more cautious about like
Right.
any sauces that he doesn't immediately recognize.
that. That's fair though, considering you burned yourself before.
Yeah,
Aren't you from
but
Space Lane? Do you even recognize any of it?
Yeah, that's true. Would you even recognize
well,
any?
my heritage is from up there, but I grew up. Well, I didn't grow up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like the Hercules story. They were cast down.
Hmm. We're on a real. We're on a
A
true
good
story.
movie, all right?
It is a good movie.
Hercules is my
It
favorite
was.
Disney
It
movie.
is really good.
No, mine is Treasure Planet.
That's fair. Yeah, but it's still really good.
Hercules is mine. Meg and the Muses do it for me.
Mine, the Muses. Yeah, the Muses are really good. Yeah, I admit that for sure.
And then Hercules himself
Yeah,
is
he's a vibe.
also Yeah, he is.
But yeah, if nothing else happens, then you'll do your last rest before arriving towards your destination in midday.
Has it just gradually gotten hotter every
Yes.
day?
Yes. By the time you like reach at the last day, it's like I said, basically like Arizona. That's the best way to describe it because it's just hell.
So it's just gonna come on the deck to see how everyone's doing with the heat, and just
I have to show the Peggy meme again. Hold on, let me find it. If I could find it.
It is a miracle that Lane can cast Create or Destroy Water at will right now, because he
Exactly.
is definitely like drenching himself to stay cool. Like every
that
minute.
is perfect.
Yeah.
Ronathan is chilling even in his suit.
I was just sort of looking at Ronathan and just how? How are you not burnt to a crisp?
Wish I had some witty retort. Unfortunately, I don't.
This is a physiological miracle. That's what this is.
I'm trying to find the damn GIF, but like I might already have it higher up if I remember right. Let me see. No, I posted it once.
And how are you doing in this heat?
Mittens' player is trying to figure out if changelings can change their biology to the point of being cold-blooded instead of warm-blooded.
I'm not sure yet, to be
I
honest.
don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Ronan right now.
Bro's fucking lava.
Sarah just emerges from the cabins, looking refreshed, put together, and just stretches casually. Well, I guess this heat is good for something.
Good for what?
Me?
Damn. That's fucked up.
No hesitation. He said me.
For me.
For me.
For me.
Well, I'm glad that you're happy.
No, I'm not. I'm just used to this.
Well, I'm sorry that you've become so complacent in such misery.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that's
Ain't
been
it
my
salty?
existence for a while. It's nothing new.
Yeah, I don't know where that is. Whatever. Salty. Also, let's take a 5-minute break if that would be probably good for bathroom breaks, drinks, and all that. So we'll be back in a few minutes.
Absolutely. 5 minutes of Elden Ring. Here we go.
I mean, if that's what you want to spend your 5 minutes doing, I don't care.
Literally just turned the Xbox on because you're like, oh, it's gonna be an hour and a half, maybe a 2-hour session. I was like, we coming up on that 2 hours. We're just gonna slowly start turning everything on.
It won't be too bad, but yeah, I feel you. It's
Sarah back
getting
on the board.
it's getting toward that point either way because I just want to do like a nice little like chill oh yeah, this is like you get like that emotional time and you get like the all that stuff.
Haha, chill, he says, as he drags our characters into Dante's Inferno.
Hey, some of us are just built a little more resilient than others, right?
Yeah, I mean, you being hot is a state of mind.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Anyhow, I'm gonna make like Lane and get myself some actual water because
Yeah.
it is not fun in the real Arizona either.
Yeah. I had to throw in a little bit of realism there.
why do I still just have a picture? Why do I have this place that beast blood? What were we gonna use that for?
Hello?
Back. Yep. We lost him again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for this reveal at the end. I already know what's gonna happen, and I'm just waiting for it.
Fix it. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I was struggling to get you moved over to my Xbox from my PC.
Fair.
So then I can still play both.
God. I have a sneaking suspicion I know where this is going to end up, and I'm just waiting for it. Still have inspiration for something I don't know what. Also, how many random objects does everyone have that we don't use and completely forgot we had?
Let me check. I haven't been with you all as long, but I definitely have some.
Because, like,
The
Sarah,
entirety of Fox's inventory, because they never put anything on Roll20, so we never knew what they had.
yeah, true. Like, because I have a picture of Displacer Beast blood. I have a pound of snake skin, 6 vials of uncultured serpent poison, 2 Displacer Beast tentacles, which I think were supposed to be made into whips. I think that's why we have those. And then a spectral communication brew, so we can communicate with ghosts if we have to.
Mm-hmm.
Says everything to make a mobile forge. I have a
Fair.
sledgehammer, a pot, chains, ball bearings.
Mitten says 4 sets of common clothes and 4 sets of fine clothes.
Fair.
Uh,
Out of disguise. I have cultist robes that I picked up. Potion of fire resistance. I might need to start diluting that and just downing it to survive there.
Scroll of Revivify.
A scroll of revivify?
Yeah, we have a scroll of Revivify.
That's good. That's useful.
It's useful because I don't keep
Yeah.
that spell prepared.
I just have my book. Oh, I forgot about this. I have a book that's just how to get away with murder
Yep, you do.
that Sarah's been casually reading through.
Yes, I do remember you reading it at one point.
Yeah. You know, you gotta
I
have the
have a.
nice stuff.
Heck did the Book of Lore come from? Probably like a scholar's pack or something, but I don't even know what
Oh.
that is.
Could have been in your
It's just like.
background.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
good.
what I'm thinking. Is that's probably where it is from?
Yeah. Just nerd
Oh,
Because
new
shit.
it's like
map.
towards the top.
We have a new map.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
This is the place, huh?
Yeah,
Apparently.
basically.
Oh, it's a desert with all sand, nothing else.
Yeah, it was like Arizona.
Once you get past the coastline, it's just more sand.
You got, I'm going to explain the letters. A stands for Abyssal District. Blue stands for Blue Light District. And then I stands for the Infernal District.
Interesting.
Curious what blue light district stands for, but I don't want to know.
It literally just
That's
means
what I-
like it only means
I was like,
blue dragonborn and blue kobolds live there.
well, that tells us a lot.
Hence why Blue Light District. I don't know why, I just felt funny.
Well, that says a lot about the occupations of those.
Because Red Light District, we all know what that means IRL, so that's why it was funny. I mean, who knows? I don't know. You know. But Sarah obviously knows what the
Nope.
Abyssal District is. That's where all the Yuan-Tis live.
And yes, quite. But they don't know that yet.
Yeah, they don't know that yet. They'd probably assume you're from the Infernal District. Which would be fair, because you look like a tiefling.
Nothing, because we wouldn't have this map in the game physically.
Well, yeah, true.
But if they're
We would just be like, Sarah, where are we going?
so then Sarah will just explain that it's cities broken up into 3 districts and explain what each of them are.
Yeah.
Just
Boom.
at name. They're just going to say the name of each district.
Yeah,
They
this is
separated by
the visual
level.
representation. Yeah.
Oh no, actually, you know what? In the time where Sarah's been in the cabin, he drew this map.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see
So now
that.
we do have a visual.
Fair enough.
And so he's going to use this map as a explanation of where they're going.
Because the top part is where the castle is located, and these are the guard towers to protect the districts and castle, as it were. And this is I believe I made this the temple where like things are like where all worship is done, basically.
So Sarah made a pretty map, and he explains where everything is, what the things are called. Doesn't elaborate beyond that, just what they are and where they are and what they're called.
So what would you do?
Well, Mittens is gonna do is gonna do the smart thing and is going to ask Sarah where the if there's a magic item shop.
It's a good question.
Most likely going to be in the. I don't spend a lot of time here anymore, obviously, but Blue Light District likely is the most wealthy portion of the city, so
That's
I
a
would
fair
presume
assessment.
there.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Mittens is gonna turn into a blue kobold. Is gonna say, Mittens will return shortly.
I would say you'd be better off as a Dragonborn.
He turns into a dragonborn then.
Yeah, I would imagine most of you would already know that the hierarchy is definitely Dragonborn, then Kobold.
Half dragon then.
You could. If it came down to it, I guess you could do it like that, but.
Well, what are the rest of you doing?
What happens
Well,
stands to be like a like an explosive store, would there?
An explosive store?
Indeed. Things that sell gunpowder, other things that go boom.
Most likely in the Infernal District. A lot of fire-themed manufacturing goes on there.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment, too.
That's where Ronathan would go.
Alright, Lane? What do you want to do?
Well, quite honestly, I haven't really thought about it that much. I suppose probably go off with Mittens, go find something of that sort. Like a magic item store or something. That could be interesting.
Suppose I'll join you. I would rather Ronathan should be fine on his own.
It'll be fine.
He would be? Alright.
No, but he'll be fine.
Robin's about to find out.
I'll come with you two, because I'm more concerned about you two, frankly.
Okay.
I also don't need Mittens asking any questions he shouldn't be.
Yeah,
Off we go.
there are some touchy subjects, aren't there?
You
Yeah.
have no idea.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Notice how we completely avoided. I'm surprised we managed to completely avoid the the Bitzel district entirely.
Yeah.
Very good trick. Very good strategy.
And
But
it just worked out by happenstance of what y'all were looking for.
I guess so.
So yeah, Mittens is gonna look for a magic item shop that sells clothing that adjust the temperature of the air right around you so that it stays at a normal level temperature.
Oh, the temperature. Yeah, that could be doable.
Probably gonna be like a tourist shop or something.
Yeah,
But
probably.
And how much would that be?
That's a good question. That'd probably be in the. Let me double check something. It probably wouldn't be that much, but I just wanted to double check something. That would probably fall under a common item, probably. So yeah, about 100. I was right. 100 gold.
Mittens puts a single coin down.
Oh, a flat piece.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The one time it comes up, yeah. And they're like, oh yes, a very pristine customer with a platinum piece. You don't see those all the time. Very, very well. What color of arrangement would you like?
Well, he's gonna go with purple because purple is like the color of all of his magic. So
Mm-hmm.
just how it'd be. And Mittens has this guy's self, so it's just like it doesn't matter what his outfit looks like. He's gonna look like it. Mittens gonna look like it like he wants.
Oh, okay. I mean, either way, it'd be like purple or whatever. So.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
plus, purple just is just like fancy colors, you know. So like,
I get you. All right. So I guess that's all you're looking for, or anything else?
that is everything.
Okay.
that's when we
So,
catch up.
Yeah, and then you catch up, and then I presume, who was this? I think did Ronathan say the thing after? I don't remember what the order was.
Wait, actually,
What's up?
should I? I'll get a +1 shield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
rare.
it'd be pretty easy to do in this district, honestly.
Yeah, I'll get a +1 shield.
Which I think would be, I think we did like 3K
Also,
or something like that. I can't remember the exact price
also,
we did.
Mittens spell scrolls. You wanted to look for.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
2750. Yeah, so 2750. Yeah.
Okay.
would be for the
Let me
+1 shield. Yeah. And then the spell scroll, yeah, you could potentially get that too.
So
Mm,
Sarah
yeah.
finds Mittens and then remembers, oh yeah, I guess this temperature regulation clothing might help you, Lane, so you don't, die from heat stroke.
Yeah, it would help a lot.
They're
But
happily able to provide you one for 100 gold, and they can get it in any color you want.
okay, let's see. How many platinum pieces do I have? I only have one. Oh, I have gold though.
Yeah, if you have gold and just do gold, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's actually gonna buy 3 sets of this stuff. One red, one blue, one yellow.
I mean, 300 gold. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Well, he'll put down a platinum and then
And honestly, since it's
dig
considered
into
a
the
common
bag and
item, I'm gonna give it the feature of billowing.
yes.
Billowing.
It's basically just the cape.
That is-
It's just the cloak of billowing, basically, or whatever it's called.
No,
That is-
Glamour Weave. Glamour Weave is the clothed version of Cloak of Billowing.
Oh, is that the difference? Oh, okay, that works then. Either way, it billows. As a bonus action, you can billow dramatically.
Oh yeah.
Great. I needed this.
I just thought of that because I'm like, oh yeah, it's a common item, so that would fit.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have a billowing option.
Hmm.
Especially in a desert.
Yeah, true.
Especially.
Alright, so you have that, and then I guess Mittens would like to get a spell scroll of some kind, right?
Yeah, the problem with getting a spell scroll is I only have 175 gold pieces left.
Oh, you might not be able to afford it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because level 2 would probably be uncommon, I would assume.
Mm.
Mittens, if you need I am more than happy to spot you any money you need.
It would cost 300 for uncommon specifically.
Well.
It's fine. Mittens is gonna wait.
Okay.
Mittens is gonna wait
No.
on that one.
Alright, what about
No, you
Sarah?
don't have
Anything
to wait.
that catches their eye while they're at this magic establishment?
What about first level spell scrolls?
First levels? That would only be... I would assume that'd be a common, right? Or how... Was it always uncommon? I can't remember.
Let's.
I don't remember how it
First level,
works.
no, it's common.
Oh, it is common. So yeah, it'd be 75 specifically for that, though.
Ooh. They have a spell scroll with the Find Familiar spell on it.
Ah, that's cool. Have a little friend.
Sarah
It's
has
not-
one, he just hasn't been using it because
Oh.
it's not properly bound to him.
Oh, I see.
I do have a question. It's not about maybe getting a feat at a later level and seeing if it would combine with my rapier or not. Defensive duelist.
Defensive duelist. That sounds familiar.
It basically lets me parry, but I already get a parry. I was just
Right.
I was gonna ask if I could use, like, if I could increase the amount of AC I get from the parry to the amount that you would get from defensive duelist.
What, the proficiency part, basically? Or...
Yeah. Proficiency bonus instead of just being a +2.
Like just changing it out, right? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a feat, so yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, cool. 'Cause that would basically give me like almost a shield against.
It kind of
one
is, yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice.
which would be really good, especially with Mittens.
Yeah, for it's an attack. It's one attack, but I mean, it's still nice.
Mhm.
It's still decent.
Oh, I
Yeah.
So Sarah's gonna buy the. So is there a Find Familiar scroll? Is there a
Yeah, Find Familiar would be pretty easy to find, I would say.
Okay, Sarah's absolutely going to buy that.
75, yeah.
Okay. I think that's the main thing he would see.
The billowings were more expensive because they were billowing, I would have said. Because all of them are billowing. Because that's why I'll justify it being 100 instead of 75. but scrolls are different, I guess.
It's fair.
Okay, 2.
I didn't think about that.
I can make Sarah. Sarah's already broken in terms of the spells he has. Okay, 2 more. 2 more questions that Sarah's going to look for.
Okay.
Detect thoughts, because that would have been useful.
Right.
And spiritual weapon.
We'll do some rolls for that to see if they have those in stock, because those are pretty popular, I would assume, in this district.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah.
High or low? I would have. Actually, no. I'll ask you now. High or low?
Low.
All right. We'll do
Oh,
it again.
I didn't even look. I had it
Yeah.
on a different tab. I didn't even.
Still counts.
Yes.
So they would have them available, just enough to have available. Yep.
Brilliant. I will take
So it'd be
everything.
300 for the for I think they're both level 2s, right?
Yep.
So it'd be 600, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, they had their last stock of those. Because, Detect Thoughts is pretty popular around these parts.
Okay, Mittens now has the second highest AC in the party.
Nice. That's useful
Yeah.
considering.
Mittens hit.
+1 shield, yeah.
What is it now?
Question: Would
It is 21
Yeah,
with
that's-
23 against one attack.
You're tied.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you're
can-
tied with me.
Yeah, you can get 23 once per thing, yeah.
Then I have shield.
very cool.
Which is pretty
Ronan's about to learn Shield of Faith and carry a shield.
That'd be fucking insane.
I'll get Shield of Faith as well.
That's true, you can. They can literally just do it. They already have the opportunity to do so.
I'd only put you at 23. I'd be at 24 with a shield and Shield of Faith.
They can get up to 25
fine.
with Shield of Faith.
Fine, yeah. Just getting
Oh.
a shield as well would, yeah.
If I was smart and I'd put the 2 points we got from that thing in my dexterity, I could be at
Yeah.
25.
You should've, yeah.
But I did not. I put 1 in charisma and 1 in wisdom.
Alright, I presume that would be everything that y'all are doing there right now?
I have one more thing
Oh,
I
okay.
want to look for real quickly.
What's that?
Would they perchance have a staff of flowers?
Staff of
Available.
flowers?
Weren't you talking about this last time?
Were you? Let's
I
see,
think,
that
I
is
think Lane brought it
a...
up as just one of those ones. Oh, because some of the flowers are poisonous. That's why.
Oh, is that how that works? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Because Lane had brought it up
It's a
last time.
common, so I'd imagine it would be pretty
Yeah.
easy to come by. So yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
75, yeah.
Yeah, Lane will happily fork it over.
Sarah's gonna look at you. What exactly is your plan with that?
I'm sure that it'll have its use.
They do have create and destroy water after all.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
But yeah,
Ronan.
if that's what
Ronan.
y'all, yeah, I was about to say, if that's what you're doing, then you wanted to buy a gunpowder keg, I presume.
Okay. Grenade, dynamite, things that go boom.
Well, a gunpowder keg I have for sure. It's a 250 gold, and you get a 20. It's basically a 20-pound keg that you can get.
I'll take it.
Yeah, 250 gold. Yeah.
Hang on, I'm sorry. I have to add this to 2 character sheets. So
Yeah.
give me a minute.
You're fine. Yeah, it's the
Alright.
official gunpowder keg thing too. Isn't it
Minus
interesting?
250 gold. Switch to Ronin sheet.
Yeah, because I never really read gunpowder keg before, but it's pretty interesting. Like, you use it for like pistols and rifles and stuff, but you can also set it on fire, and it does 7d6 for a keg, and it's level DC 12 dexterity save.
Yes,
for
sir.
half.
Why do you think I got the draconic powder horn?
Yeah, that's true.
It refills on its own, so I don't need
That's
gunpowder. Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought I sent you the details on
cool.
it.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
sec.
you did.
Adds
You
my
did. I
comment.
think you did. Yeah, I just now thought about it. Yeah, but yeah, this is a gunpowder
It refills
keg.
on its own, so I don't need gunpowder for my gun.
You just have it for other things. Yeah.
This is for in case shit goes wrong. Given the fact that Seraph doesn't like the people here, if shit hits the fan, we just, How many kegs do they have?
I can make a roll for it. Let's see.
Absolutely.
1D.
Contingency plan on my account.
Ronan likes to be, or sorry, Ronathan likes to be insured. Okay.
High or low, first off.
Just don't trust Sarah.
Or low. What are you rolling on? Is it a
It's a
D100?
D100, yeah. Below 50
High.
is low, and then, yeah, above 50 is high.
High.
Oh, yep, you got it.
Ooh.
So that goes up to 1d6. 3. So there's 2 more.
I'll take them all.
2 more then, so 500 gold. 500 more gold, yep.
Already just started doing math on 21d6 worth of damage.
Pretty much. I mean, even at half, it could do some decent damage, yeah. Oh, 3d6 for a powder horn and 7d6 for the keg. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Damn, there's something else I wanted. Oh yeah, gun modifications.
Like what?
Speed reloader, better sights, scope.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Or guns in general. Currently only have 2 revolvers, so you know.
Oh, well, yeah.
Maybe a
firearms are pretty-
sniper, shotgun.
Firearms are pretty easy. Let's see. Is there not a... Oh, here we go. Doesn't show a cost, though. That's the weird part about that one. We could do it around the same cost as that one, I guess. There is a shotgun. I'll just say it's 500 because that would probably fit closer to what it's worth, probably.
That for the blunderbuss?
There's a straight shotgun, supposedly. That
Oh, there is
exists.
just a shotgun in the D&D.
Yeah.
What the when did that get added?
It's just one of those things that's been in there, I guess. That might be one of the best that you can probably end up getting where you're at.
Sarah has a spiritual weapon is about to make every
Shotgun of warning? Why? Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
Why is that a thing?
Because any weapon can be a weapon of warning.
Oh, yeah,
I
probably.
understand that. I just
Yeah, probably.
disappointment.
Yeah, so you could buy a shotgun if you so wish.
Good. Who needs to reload when we're not into bullets? You just pull the shotty out.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of curious. I have 2 revolvers on my hips. Do they have any palm pistols?
Palm pistols. I would assume the Renaissance pistols would probably count. There's 2 different types of pistols. There's the automatic pistol and then the normal pistol.
Well, I asked because in the actual D&D
Oh, yeah.
compendium, there are things called palm pistols.
Oh, is that what it's called? I'm just looking at the firearms thing on Wiki. I didn't know for sure, but that's what it was.
Oh yeah, Ronan carries a trench coat. Of course he's gonna let people see the revolvers on his hips, but when shit comes to shove, you just flip the palm pistol out.
Oh, okay, I got you. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. I see it now. Yeah, that's only 50 gold apparently. Yeah, fair enough.
I gotta buy. Well, I mean, I guess I don't technically have to buy bullets. I'll just make my own.
Yeah, bullets aren't like super expensive or anything anyway. Surprisingly. But yeah, it'd be 50 gold per palm pistol.
I will buy 2 of those.
Alright, 100 gold. Yeah.
Let's see, remove that from this one. Swap to this one. Move 100 gold from this one.
Yeah.
And then add palm pistol.
Surely someone's interested in the 3rd district. I mean, no particular reason,
Mittens is gonna make himself look like Sarah and just walk around the abyssal. I'm joking.
Ooh, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
No, Mittens is
Even
not.
try,
Mittens
even
is
try
stupid.
that.
Mittens is stupid. Not that stupid.
Fucking do it.
So,
Do it,
question:
please.
if you all think Sarah is, if you all know Sarah is a tiefling, why is the question not why are we not going to the Infernal District?
That's
Because I
true.
don't think it's
Hmm.
because unless you've seen a demon before, none of you would necessarily
I
know
guess
the
that's
difference
true.
between an abyssal and an infernal.
Yeah, you wouldn't entirely know. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Not gonna lie to you, Ronathan wouldn't care.
Exactly.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Lane probably just wouldn't press it. Just knowing Sarah's relatively secretive, not gonna, push the issue.
Not gonna
Probably
push
for the
the
best.
agenda.
Gunpowder keg, pistols.
Where are you storing all that?
On my person. Well, I mean, the gunpowder kegs I'll figure out,
Yeah, they're
but the
like
rest
50
of it,
pounds each, I think.
the rest, there's
Yeah,
60 pounds,
sorry,
there's
they're
20
20.
pounds each.
Sorry, 20 pounds each. But still, that's 60 pounds. That's a lot.
I mean, even with everything that Ronan currently has on him at 171 pounds, I'm unencumbered.
Well, yeah, like weight-wise, it's fine, but I just didn't know how you were gonna carry it without being awkward.
Well, Mints has a bag of holding.
Would it fit?
The bag of holding, yeah.
Like, what's your? Because I know there's like a specific limit for how much you can hold in that.
Yeah, but Mittens has basically nothing in his bag of
Oh,
holding.
you don't? Oh, okay. You could probably
Yeah.
Mary Poppins that shit, probably.
Everything
Look,
Mittens has.
if shit comes to shove, Mittens or Ronathan's just gonna walk to Mittens and just be like, light it.
Could you imagine just light the fucking bag?
Mittens just starts pulling shit out of his bag of holding.
You could like,
Spare ladder armor, spare studded ladder armor. Two sets of one for small races and one for medium races. 4 sets of fine clothes, 4 sets of
he's
common clothes.
literally just a Mary Poppins with extra steps.
A full disguise kit. A light crossbow. A rapier. A
God.
+1 short bow.
All right, I guess if you're not going
I
to the other district, you just go to the main objective, I guess, if you want.
Okay, hang on.
5 potions of healing.
Ronathan is still shopping.
Oh, are you?
Got me palm. Yeah, palm pistols for, in case people don't let me draw my actual pistols, just
Gotcha.
shoot them in the face anyway.
Fair enough.
Gunpowder keg to blow shit up.
Yep.
1 second. I have to confirm
But I will.
before I ask this question.
Based on, would you ever? Well, the good question is, would any of you need any, certain things with your gear, like your armor or anything messed with? Just out of curiosity.
We can finally turn those two Displacer Beast tentacles into whips.
Well, the thing is, and I actually did plan this out ahead of time, there is a smithy in the Abyssal District called the Scale Ironworks.
Sarah's the only one. Does anyone else besides Sarah need something? Because Sarah will not.
Well, I
I
don't
had the
need
contingency,
anything, but
contingency plan.
I have some stuff that, I could get rid of. I have these 5 rapiers I've been carrying around since God knows when.
Yeah, scrap metal, yeah, true.
Would he have any speed reloaders?
Speed reloaders? That's a good question.
Technically, it takes an attacker an action currently to reload a revolver. Could I physically buy something that allows me to use a bonus action?
Oh, apparently that is a thing that someone made up in the homebrew thing. Let's see, load worth. Purchase. It doesn't give me like an actual monetary value. It's based on a Fallout thing. Damn it. It's annoying. Let me double check. Let's see. Speed loader, D&D. It would be. Let's see. Ah, it would be considered rare, by the way. So it'd be considered 2,750 because it's a like a very highly sought after thing. So they're low in stock, basically. So yeah, it'd be like a
Hey, and
2,750.
if I wanted to go find a magic store that may or may not have Bracers Defense on sale, how much do those run me?
I gotta remember what those are.
They're also rare.
Well, I was double checking something because they could be even more so. Let's see. Yeah, they're wondrous. That's probably gonna be even more. I think that's how that usually works.
And depending on how much more, I may or may not have enough to get them.
Uh, which could be of any rarity, basically something that wouldn't fit. Oh, okay. So I guess that doesn't change anything. It's to be 2,750 then. And that would probably be something available, not there, but in the blue light district.
I would go procure me. I would walk to the Blue Light District to go get me some.
Yeah, they would have
And the
one.
party's back together.
Yeah. Yos. So yeah, you could buy a set of bracers of defense then.
Now I have the highest AC in the party.
This is what we're doing.
No, I was contemplating. I was like, man, I have a lot of money because Ronathan is semi-rich, and
Yeah,
I
he
was
is.
like, but I was like, I don't really need any magic items because once eventually, if we fix Ronathan, I'm just Ronan. I'm just gonna go back to smashing shit in the face, and I don't want. He'll never use anything but his hammers. So I was like, what else can make Ronathan better? I was like, a higher AC would be nice.
22. Yeah.
Indeed,
Alright.
that's my base AC too.
Yeah.
So I can still get higher than you, is what I'm hearing.
All right, I need to go buy some Shield of Faiths, and Damn, I can't wear
Jesus.
braces of defense and a shield. Unfortunate.
Yeah, you can't.
About to borrow Mittens
It's
+1 shield.
yeah.
Don't do that. It needs that to survive.
Yeah.
You're just gonna see Ronan take the shield and be like, borrow.
I
Oh,
Throws
God.
it like Captain America. He doesn't even use it to protect himself. He throws it like Captain America.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Mittens,
that sounds like Ronan.
Mittens does need to go to the blacksmith because he needs the emblem of his faith to be carved into the +1 shield.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to pay for that, you know. Technically, if Ronathan fixes himself, he can do it for you.
Technically.
Technically.
Anyway,
He doesn't. He doesn't though.
So are you going to ask Sarah?
yeah.
I mean, I suppose the best location for that would be. I'm sure you could. Well, I'm sure you could find some in the Infernal District to do it for you.
But.
No. I'm doing a thing.
Oh, you're doing the thing. Oh,
I'm doing a thing.
I got you. Ooh. Would you like to insight check Sarah? Oh my God, you did. You sussed. All right. So, what are you trying to do? So basically, it's like saying like, oh yeah, totally not the best place to go. I guess is what you're trying to get at.
Yeah.
I guess is what they're trying to convey. So like, I guess if you wanted to pry into them more, you can.
Mittens would like to know why you do not like the Abyssal District.
What makes you think I don't like the Abyssal District?
Trauma.
Because we're currently in the blue one, and when I asked for a blacksmith, you suggested the infernal one without putting your heart into it and like your confidence that you normally have. So
Sarah looks mildly offended when you
That's
say
fucked.
that.
That's fucked. Not even confident. Oh shit. I love it.
Suppose if we go to the Abyssal District, we
There it
may or
is.
may not risk running into people I know.
I'm so glad you said that, because I actually have a map for that one. The only one I actually have a map for the disc, because other districts are like, they're just like side stops. But the Abyssal District, oh yeah. It's all coming together. So I take it you're going to the Abyssal District?
What does Mitten say?
What did he
In
say,
response
man?
to Sarah saying that?
I need it.
I need a pretty good. Mittens needs a pretty good blacksmith to be able to carve into a magical shield. So, like, if you don't want to come with, that's completely fine.
Go. Do it. Please.
Unfortunately, you don't know where you're going.
True.
So you really don't have a choice, especially when ultimately everyone else is going to want to go with you.
Damn. It's like one of those you twisted my arm type moments.
For no other reason than to stop you from doing something stupid. I'll come with you.
Mittens would never do something stupid. Name one time Mittens did something stupid.
Name one time.
There's just giving you a look, like that look of you don't actually want me to answer that question.
Okay, I lost those keys only 4 times. Mittens lost those keys only 4 times.
The skis. Not the
Sounds like
skis.
4 times too many to me.
Once for each key.
Jesus Christ.
Let's just get the others and get this over with.
Alright. This is gonna be a good time. Alright. I guess you get to the others, and what do you say of the others?
We're going to Sarah's the place where Sarah knows the most people. It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic.
Not how I would have preferred you to phrase that. I suppose we have no other choice. Does anyone have anything else they need to do before we head over?
They're really they're just going for it.
No, not really.
They're just trying to bite at straws at this point. They're just like, please.
Sarah looks at Ronan.
Please. What a
You've
morsel.
been buying stuff.
Ronathan.
Jonathan. Yeah.
Ronathan.
What did you ask? Sorry.
Anything else to do?
Oh, I mean, I guess I technically haven't gone and bought my bracers at this point, so yeah, Ronathan's gonna go do that.
Yeah, he would have gone to do that at this point, yeah. Because you just now bumped into them, technically, yeah. But otherwise, everyone else seems like they're ready, I would assume.
Sarah's not ready, but we're gonna do this, apparently.
Mittens.
The struggle. Aww. But just like, but, please. You can't say no to that face. Oh boy. So,
These work? I get my spells? Yes.
your spells.
It took longer than it should have.
I know.
Did it work?
Yeah, it did.
I figured it out.
I
Yay!
transition.
Yes, Sarah has those dangerous spells.
Yes, it is very scale-like colored flooring.
Okay,
Oh.
where are we? What side are we coming from?
I would assume since the blue is probably over here. Because it like connects. And you would know that this area is where the blacksmith is.
Go to that building over there, Mittens. You have what you need.
Yeah, which one?
To your
The one over
right.
here.
Ah, okay.
So at this point, Sarah has pulled a hood over his head, is trying to look very nondescript and non-specific while leading you all through this area. It's just snakes everywhere. It's
Yeah.
just snakes.
Well, as you walk up, Mittens, you would see these three individuals outside. One snake-faced individual and two like human-faced looking individuals, but like with scales and stuff in certain areas.
Sarah also would have warned you that this area is primarily inhabited by Yuan.
Yes. Snake-like individuals.
Mittens is casually like holding onto his bag of holding so no one steals any any of his shit.
Yeah, it's true. It's actually kind of is kind of those places. Probably is like one of the only places like that. Maybe the Infernal in some regard, but not nearly as bad, probably. It's like one of those like you never know. And I'm just gonna do a thing real quick. Don't mind me. Let me get a good let's see, what is the, let's see, let me double check something. Five plus. I need to double check a thing before I forget. It would be, okay, good to know. Plus 5 plus 5.
Oh, like are all three of them like squatting in like a half circle, just menacingly looking, or are they just
Maybe.
like standing normally and
They're just kind of standing
talking?
there. They're just standing there menacingly talking. I don't know. Whatever. Uh, unless Sarah's like, would Sarah like do a stealth check?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Probably do that.
Ooh. Okay. It's pretty good.
Sarah's like casually hiding behind Lane.
Casually.
So-
Even though like you're
somehow, despite
taller.
being a lot
Somewhat.
taller and a lot more broad,
Yeah.
Sarah's somehow casually hiding behind Lane.
It's a good question. Let's see. 3. Yeah, probably not. And then probably the other one. Yeah, probably not then. But yeah. He would like look over and be like, "Ah, yes. How may I help you?"
Mittens needs a particular emblem carved onto this magical shield.
What kind of emblem? Do you have a reference?
I pull out my old shield.
Oh, okay, yeah. Would you also like to trade that in for some credit?
If I trade it in, could you put this claw on the new shield?
The claw?
Is it the claw or the fang?
Was it a claw or
What
fang?
do
I don't remember. I don't remember what you had on that.
It was the fang that did the necrotic.
Yeah, it might have been the fang.
Or wait, no. No, was
No,
it?
the fang
No, I
was
remember what you're talking about now.
Was it
yeah.
the claw?
The fang was
It was
was
for
sprint.
necrotic damage.
Yeah.
The fang was for sprinter. The claw was for the half proficiency bonus to necrotic spells.
Yeah, so
So
would
then the
it
fang
be
was right.
the fang then? Oh, okay. It's like, yes, I could do that for...
No, well, so the thing is, you have to put it on. It was like you put it on your spellcasting focus, but my
Oh,
spellcasting focus is my shield.
yeah, I mean, that still works.
Yeah, so it's the claw that does the necrotic damage.
And then this shield you had before is a normal shield, or what was it?
Yeah, it was a normal metal shield.
Alright, which I think would be a little bit less than, let's see. Yeah, it's only 10, so like 5 gold.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get like 5 gold off the, That's a good question. How much would that... Probably wouldn't cost that much, considering it's just like an embroidery type thing, basically. Probably 50, so 45, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mittens is getting really poor.
Yeah, I mean, you're starting to actually find things you want, so it's fair.
Mittens does still have the 200 gold piece gold nugget, but that's not
Oh,
getting sold.
yeah, yeah, I
No,
don't...
nor
Yeah.
is the Crystal Barrel.
Oh, crystal barrel. Yeah. Well, yeah, you like shiny things, so it's fair. It's like, yes, I could do that. That shouldn't take more than a moment. If you would hand me the things that are needed for it, I would gladly do that right now.
Yeah, I do so.
All right. You're gonna see like as his hands kind of start glowing with like a green aura, and then he picks up a hammer and I guess like a chisel or something like that, I would assume. And he would start getting an embroider and then start lightly hammering the markings on the shield to show the mark like the other. And after like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, it would be done. And he handed back.
Mittens gonna do something stupid now.
Oh,
I don't know.
something stupid?
I
Okay,
already
I'm here
know
for it.
what it is.
Oh, great! Mittens will be able to show to his friend Serafino.
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Did you say Serafina? They're here. Where are they? Bring them here immediately. Or I could follow you, whichever works better. Their mother is quite, well, grandmother more so, is very much willing to, wanting to see them, so. It has been quite a while.
So can we hit session there?
We love a good sus out.
I was waiting for it. I knew you were
Yeah.
gonna do that.
That's a very Mittens tactic. So what are you gonna do? You gonna take them with you, or what are you gonna do?
They're probably just gonna follow Mittens. Mittens.
All right.
Mittens had already forgotten that he said that.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably just gonna follow you if you don't have any objections.
So it's not even at this point. So it's just like sitting and drawing since it's been like an hour. Not even paying
Yeah,
attention
it was like
anymore.
an hour roughly. All right. So yeah, he'd be following you, I guess, if you end up going back to where they were.
Yep.
Okay, Sarah, as you probably would hear Mitten's pitter patters, you would see a very familiar
Took you
face
long
in the NPC channel art. Is what the snake one is what it would be. That's what you're looking at right now. You know it's him because it's probably one of the only half breeds that are in this city. If not, there's not that many, basically. Because you know for a fact there's mostly purebloods here. From what you've seen, at least.
Is there a ghost following you?
It looks around.
I guess he'd also look around. He was like, "What? I don't know what you mean." Oh, is that you, Sarah? Take that drastic hood off.
Absolutely not.
Oh, so it is you. So you're not dead. Good to know.
Ugh.
Oh, I haven't
Freedom.
introduced myself to the lot of you. I am Ash. Is how you say his name?
Yes.
Ash Levithus? I don't know. I never heard of it.
Leviathan.
Leviathus. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Ash Leviathus. Yes, that is me. Your mother and grandmother have been quite. It's been a while since you checked in with them, it seems. So, would you like to come with me to talk to them willingly?
I love it. You added willingly. You gave the illusion of choice.
You take it however you want.
Mother's worried. I wouldn't have even guessed. I didn't think she had that in her.
She has
And
her own
beauty.
way. It was probably more of grandmother, honestly.
Well, that makes some type of sense at the very least.
So, are you?
You can feel Sarah just glaring at you. Just glare. Like this would be most serious look that Sarah has ever given you.
Mitten's just going to give me a second.
I don't know to like show it like that. I don't know how that works, but do you put it another just the mittens version? I love. She's great too, though. To be honest, she's always cute. Puss in Boots movie, whichever one it was. Just like, come on.
I don't have much of a choice in the matter.
You're assaulted from both fronts.
Mittens, you feel a rush of air try to push you over.
That's fucked up.
As I
Lane is just gonna whisper to Sarah, "Were they that bad?"
You don't know. I love how none of you are questioning the fact that my dad is a UNT.
Yeah, she's literally a half-blooded UNT. Yeah.
Like nobody's questioned that. Y'all have just gone along.
I mean, you could have been adopted. They don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why are they gonna question that you're not a UNT? You know what I mean? It's like not like adoptions don't exist or something.
Yeah, but still.
I get your thoughts though, but I just love like I mean that's probably their thought process. Like I mean, what do we care, you know?
That's Jonathan's exact thought process.
It's like your parents are your parents, you know, regardless.
But there whispers to Lane in response, you have no idea. Thanks for not letting me do the thing.
So I presume you're
against-
walking while doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
No, I
that's good.
stand up, and Mittens just feels like a burst of force try to push him over. So, give me the strength save, Mittens. You
Oh,
have
yeah.
this coming.
Strength save. Yeah. Go ahead. See if he gets pushed over.
Give me a second. Give me cheese.
Yeah,
Here
Yeah.
you
Okay.
the,
So
yeah.
you get pushed over. Since this isn't doing damage, I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
that you get pushed over onto the ground.
Yeah.
Lamb's gonna offer a hand for Mittens to get up. Mittens, you seem to have tripped.
Mittens is so light, and that he
Yeah.
does like he does like 8 flips, and it just continues rolling.
All right. 1 second. I'm just gonna fix that. You would have
You
like
alright?
went over
Oh
here.
dear, what a tragedy.
I made it like literally about 8. 8 squares away. Keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Mittens is tumbleweed.
Mittens dusts himself off, and it's just back to that like just like eyes drifting apart stare into nothingness.
Yeah. Damn. That's fucked up.
Like the eyes are actually like moving apart as well.
Cross-eyed. Yeah. I think Ash would just look back, being like, "Well, that wasn't very nice.
What
I
makes
I
you
taught
think
you better than that."
Did you? What makes you think I had anything to do with it?
How come now? You were the most talented of our brood.
One of the only any actual talent.
Yeah, we've been getting a little bit. As you know, there was at least one that came after you that was pretty good. Not like
Yes,
you,
and
of course, but.
It's only because of me that it actually went to me.
Oh, true. That is right. You did kind of just storm off, I suppose.
Well, I suppose being ganged up on by the person I trained and the 2 people who are supposed to be my parents isn't a great way to motivate me to continue.
Well, look at you now. You're on your own adventures. You're doing things.
Yes, and I only came back because the royalty insisted on having us participate in some stupid mission.
Oh, the royalty. Oh, aren't you just Mr. Fancy?
You act as if Mom hasn't met them and hates them just as much as the rest of us.
Oh yeah, she more so hates them than we do, of course. But we, yeah, of course. But it's, yeah. Well, you could talk to her about that because that's where we're going anyway. So if there's any further interruptions, be sure to let me in the know so that I can stop for you, because there are quite a bit busy streets, as you see. Like, I don't have it shown obviously on here, but you would notice there's a lot of like people probably like moving past you or around you as this happens.
Every circle on the map is a person.
Yeah, that's something along that line. That's probably like a pretty accurate statement, honestly. It is a district after all.
Once Ash has turned around and gone back to walking, Sarah whispers to Lane, "If anything goes wrong, I am teleporting out of that house.
Jesus.
And I will meet you all back at the boat."
The palace, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I absolutely. I need to get out of here. Can't make sure that goes swimmingly.
Lane, I'm sure you heard basically all of that conversation.
Yeah, you would have, unless you were
Yeah.
like
Being particularly quiet about it.
Yeah, what did Lane think about that? Did they say anything?
Honestly, he didn't say anything, but he's definitely thinking along the lines of,
Okay.
you know, I don't really like these people. I
Yeah,
don't really know them, but I
they're
don't
not
really like
great.
these
So
people.
far, they're not great. That's fair. Well, at least him specifically, he's not the best. Yeah.
Well, then, do you regret bringing him over yet?
Do you regret?
No.
I didn't think so.
Mittens never regrets anything.
Yeah, Mittens is just here for the ride, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright. If there's no other stops, we'll make our way along the road and meet up with your mother and grandmother. Just do the door thing. So he'll go up to the door and knock to announce, honey, I'm home with our son, believe it or not. And she's just gonna get up. You can hear the sounds of her getting up from the house. You know, like how people like shuffle around and get ready or do whatever people do. All different kinds of things, but you can't see it obviously. I'm just like getting like a general idea. And then she'll like say something like, "Don't be so coy, dear. Just bring them in already." They like say, and they usher you in.
Sarah's the last one to walk in.
All right, fair enough. You can do so now if you wish. Because I'm just doing it like this because it's the easiest thing to do. It's the same house as you remember. A little bit more worn down, probably, but overall still in pretty good shape.
Are there any comfy chairs?
No.
I don't know, Sarah. Would there be?
No.
No comfy chairs.
This is effectively a military compound.
Yes. Correct. That would be accurate. So this is giving Sarah like the free reign on that because like it makes the most sense. They would know more. I had a feeling that would be the case. Yeah, they're just doing like the bare necessities usually.
My grandmother's house is the nice one. This is the military compound.
Yeah. And grandmother's here visiting, being like, "Oh, Sarah dear, you're looking quite thin, but still well."
Hello, grandmother. It has been an unfortunately long time since I've seen you.
Oh, it has, but you're here now for the moment, so that's lovely. So, what brings you to our lovely city, as it were?
Fortunately, the prince requested our specific assistance with some mission that even he wasn't informed on.
Oh, my grandson's all important now, I see, with a group, no less. Oh, isn't that nice, dear? Looks over to your mother, being like, looks like what you used to do back in the day, huh? Almost like a snarky remark. And then Hana's just like, yes, mother, I know I haven't done much adventuring since then, but I've been training these recruits ever since Sarah left. You know, there's a lot of them after all. There's, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's like 7 of them.
It's funnier that she doesn't actually know the right number.
Yeah. It makes logical sense. That's why it's even funnier that I have to count. Because she's a narcissist after all, so it makes sense. And then she's like, of course you wouldn't remember their names or how many of them are. That's so you. But that's beside the point. Sarah, what can we get you? Anything? Any food? Any abyssal chicken, as it were? You know, anything to appease that appetite to help that figure? Because you're looking a bit thin.
Well, you know, I'm good for now. We managed to get some provisions on the way over, but
Oh, I'm glad that the royalty treats you well. That's quite good.
something like that.
Oh, really now?
Certainly
What have they
little more.
done? What have they done now? Have they said something to offend you?
It's certainly nothing new, just a little more than a pain in my ass.
Ah, then they're doing their job.
And encourage that.
Oh, it's not an encouragement. It's just a statement.
Mhm.
But tell me about your friends here. What are your names? As they look around to Mittens and Lane.
Not Asterope? Damn.
Well, and Astro, but they're like this last thing on their mind because like they're a blue dragon, so they're kind of like indifferent to them. I feel like
Yeah,
because like that's a normal thing here. So
it's y- yeah. You can tell that they're intentionally ignoring the dragon in the
yeah,
room.
yeah, like it's a normal thing that they're used to seeing. So like it's not like something they would care about really. They're just
Hey,
assuming that
Cook
it's
would be
just
here too.
one that like wandered in or something. But if you brought attention to them, then they would probably say something, I assume.
Well, Mittens is Sarah's longest lasting friend.
Ah, so the other ones died or left, I presume.
Well, that was dark quickly.
Well, it's just the reality of adventuring, isn't that right, Hana? Yes, mother. Very much death and all that goodness.
Well, I'm Lane. Fortunately, I haven't been around with them long enough to really, witness any of them dying off.
Well,
Ah,
that's that. I hope they have been treating you well enough. I know they can be a bit of a sore in the sides occasionally, but they do their best.
Well, we
honestly, they've
Excuse
been
me.
treating me
well,
incredibly well.
well, we did see Ronan basically die, and
Oh, right. You do have. I guess Ronathan would be with them too, right? Because they would be like, oh yes,
Jonathan's just eating popcorn in the corner.
the popcorn. They just like look at him in the corner, being like, "Oh, I see you have a Leonin with you. That is he your guardman or something?" Because stereotypically, Leonins are considered guards in this world, typically. Which isn't that stereotypical, because it's kind of true 99% of the time. So,
He was the king's guard who's been assigned to come with us.
and you said, oh, okay, I got you. I understand. So he's just one of your group now. That's nice. Very strong,
Something like
strapping individuals. Always nice to have.
Jonathan will just tip his hat at her.
Oh, a gentleman as well. Hmm.
Eh,
See, he knows manners as
something
well
this
as the
whole
rest of you.
family
I
is
mean, you're doing
really
quite well.
lacking.
You're doing quite well, but it's just, it's always nice to see it.
But it would be nice if more of this family had them.
Oh, I definitely agree with you, dear. It's quite unfortunate how badly the others have treated you, and I can't apologize enough for that. But the past is the past, after all. There's not really much you could do about that. But I hope you find a way to get past that and do well for yourself, which you seem to be doing well for yourself so far. So that's good.
I'd imagine I'm already doing better than a certain someone was doing at this point in their life.
Oh yeah. They're working at the general store. It seems most of the time because.
Oh no, he was directing that at his mom.
Oh,
He
okay.
was very pointedly directing that at his mom.
Yes, Hana has been mostly doing things at the house and other things. So that's a fair point. They're not very. They're not doing much as they used to. It seems. But is there anything that I can do for you while you're here? I'm sure you're quite busy in your adventuring lives.
No, I think we're good. This has been a lovely drop in, but we really should get to the palace.
All right, dear. Just be sure to give me a call sooner rather than later. I'd very much appreciate it. You still have my number, right?
Oh,
Did you say yes?
of course.
Oh, of course. Okay. Yeah, she's like, very good, very good. Just whenever you have a chance. I mean, it doesn't have to be all the time. Just once in a while.
I will keep that in mind.
Thank you, dear. That's very, very lovely of you. Well, it was nice meeting you and your little friends. I hope you have a lovely time in the city. It's quite a sight in some ways. But I guess we'll see you later.
Yeah, Sarah's immediately grabbing everyone and ushering them out.
Go,
Let's go.
go, go,
I
go,
mean-
go, go.
Mittens doesn't carry enough for
Classic
free.
call me to his mom.
It's just like,
No, Sarah just picks Mittens up. Like,
oh my,
Sarah's not
you really could though. Yeah.
grabs Mittens, pushes Lane, and then uses his other arms to push Ronan, and it's like just pushing everyone out the door. Let's go.
It's like a
Let's go.
plushy doll. Just like,
Wait, hold up. Extra arms.
oh yeah, true.
Ronan is
Yeah.
100% going to look over his shoulder as you push out and just flash a calming sign to his mom and then walk out.
Yeah. All right, so we'll just
So, yeah,
throw
so, like-
you towards the.
So yeah, Lane Mittens is being carried, but Lane can see that like basically the right hand has Mittens, left hand is pushing Lane, and then Ronan is just in front of him, being inexplicably pushed by the cloth on his robe. But
Okay.
at this point, it can be presumed that somehow he is actually physically moving Ronan.
But yeah, once
You
you
see,
get. Yeah, true, true. Gotcha. Go ahead.
there is a very incorrect assumption that could be made here.
All right. What's
Yes,
your,
there is.
what's your incorrect
There is.
assumption?
Oh.
It's too
It's
high for
incorrect.
it to be the incorrect assumption. It is too high for it to be the incorrect
Oh,
assumption.
oh, good.
Okay. What's your assumption?
No.
This is going on YouTube.
No comment.
Oh, true. Just go on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's bad, then yeah, probably a better chance.
Yeah.
Better way not to. Fair enough.
It's like imagine like
Really?
shoulder length being pushed,
Ah,
and
I
then
see.
like laying the back of your shoulder blades are being pushed forward, and then just shoulder height push, Ronan, and then Mittens in the other arm. So like Sarah's
Yeah.
physically shoving everyone out of the house. Like we are going. Let's go
We're
now.
going. Go.
Not dilly dallying. Let's get this
Uh,
over with.
Oh, Sarah,
Where
do you like Mittens' new shield?
Mittens, I am going to kill you.
Oh my god.
But why?
Huh.
Because it is your fault that we're here. I was hoping to go this entire trip without running into my family.
Well, we can. Yeah, that's not exactly the best thing in the world, but best case scenario, we never run into them again while we're here.
That's not going to happen. They know I'm here. They're going to bother me. Going to try to get me to stay.
But yeah,
Only my
this is what you'd
grandmother
see.
was prepared for me to leave in the first place.
Yeah. This is what you'd see in the distance.
Hmm.
Slightly elevated with the natural terrain.
Never thought I'd be happy to deal with the prince of all people.
Well, first time for everything, I suppose.
I presume you approach the entrance.
Wow. Mittens has showed you that the prince isn't that bad, right?
Yeah.
He isn't.
compared to compared to other people in your
Yeah.
life.
Fortunately, you are correct.
True.
So hopefully now you're more willing to work with the prince.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's glowering down at you. It
Glare.
looks could kill. You would be dead.
Damn. But
Nah, Mittens has too many hit points to
you
die from
make
just
your
a look.
way to
He's not worth it.
the main entrance and are ushered in if you so choose to go in at this time to meet the royal family.
See why not?
Sure.
All right.
Nevertheless.
It's Warforged once again because that's their most used personnel usually, at least in this place. But yeah, go in there and you see him, the prince from before, already sat there waiting, almost like they somehow knew that you were about to approach. Somehow.
Totally didn't see us coming.
Maybe, maybe not. You don't know. Yeah, I had to make it slightly bigger because like tokens looked weird when they were too small on this one. So I had to like make it a 2-cell size or whatever. And the idea of these statues, they're like celestial type statues is what I would say, just to make the more sense. It's like they like the look of like celestials, essentially here. And then you'd see the supposed sovereign in the chair, and based on his human appearance, you could pretty well assume it's the sovereign himself, because he's the only one that would be in a humanoid form. Well, human like more so form. Like they're all in like humanoid like forms, but you know, just not scaly. Because he kind of has to stay that way. The other ones can't quite do a full-on transformation. Well, not yet, anyway. But he would look over and be like, "Ah, yes, as I presumed, you have arrived. You have arrived. I'm trying to think who it was. What's the voice I used for the other guy? Uh, yes, you've arrived. Father wishes to speak with you about the mission at hand, as it were, because he has the details I was privy to, it seems. Who would like to approach, or would you all approach at the same time?
Right? You
All
all
right,
trying to
I'll
find once again?
yeah. Ian will approach and then of course kneel out of respect and such.
Ah, yes.
Well,
Um, these are my children. I'm sure you've had enough pleasantries with Ethera, as it were, but you don't know of my other daughter, my 4 daughters. Uh, we have Azura, Celestia. So Celestial, it says Celestia, Celestial. I don't know how to put it, but something like that. And then we have Delpha, and we have Equinox.
these are all very nice names, Your Highness. Or Your Majesty. I actually.
Either is perfectly fine.
Uh, I, one of Mitten's arms is going to extend so he can touch Lane and give enhanced ability for charisma again, just so he has the confidence again.
Yeah, you have
Your
like
Majesty.
you get that +5 Riz, because that's the equivalency of advantage. Yeah, I know. I didn't expect it to take as long, but I'm enjoying the RP going on. But after this, it'll end though. So I thought it was going to be too. It never happens. I'm sorry.
Short, you said.
But yes. So I presume you're ready to hear about the quest I have for you all.
Well, most certainly we traveled all the way out here to hear that.
All right, that is good
It's
to
the only
know.
reason we've been playing 3 hours tonight.
Math ain't mathin'. His methane method. Goddamn. But yes. Are you, in a former manner of speaking, familiar with the ancient Dragon King, or Mormos the Magnificent? Feel free to roll a history check if you want.
Yeah, I think I will be doing that.
Take a guidance.
Ooh!
Thank you.
So Sarah
Thank you.
knows.
Why did it roll twice?
Oh wait, it did roll twice. Damn. I guess it'd be the first one then. Yeah, not one. Sarah's not quite sure, or else they're really peeved off right now. They can't remember.
We'll go with the latter.
Yeah. So 18 because you're using guidance on
Yeah.
them. You know that they were the previous Golden Dragon ruler back in the day, but now they're which would probably make them the dad of the current one. And based on the lore, the above ancients, worms or whatever, are usually like either hidden in crowds or doing things above and beyond. So you don't really see him ever. So, but supposedly he still exists. But by the logic, he is the father of the current Golden Dragon ruler. And the point of that is he's just going to say, well, um, I'm sure a couple of you would probably know. It would be before any of your times, of course, because this was quite a long time ago. This was whenever I was but a adult, as it were. This was a long time ago. But basically, there is a scattered horde that I wish for you to acquire for me in different regions of the continent. And I would gladly pay you out of my horde for your trouble. And what's the catch? What do you mean? What is
Yeah.
the catch?
Well, it obviously can't be that simple, otherwise you would have your own men do it for you.
Well, there's 5 locations specifically, and well, one of them, well, 2 of them I can give you clearance for, but the other ones you'll have to kind of wing it, as it were.
You can't give us clearance on all 5?
I'm afraid not. They are not all within this region, or within a region I help see. As you know, and everyone would know based on the lore, that the only area that you would have besides this one would be in league with the swamp, which is to the north of here, in the Black Dragon's reign, because they're in an alliance. So Black and Blue are in an alliance, basically.
Huh.
Yep. They keep each other under maintained and all that, under control. No one above the other, basically. So
No
you'd have
absolute worst.
free reign in Black as well.
No absolute worst case scenario with places that we don't have clearance, we can find a way into regardless.
Of course.
There has
So-
to be something you can do to make this task easier if you're asking us to go find multiple hordes.
I guess you do make a good point. There might be a way at least lenient makes it easier for you, of course. Well, I guess you could hold a symbol knowing that you're under my jurisdiction. Like you're doing something for me specifically, so they would give you leeway potentially, I'm sure. So you'd hand you to anyone that takes it, he would hand a symbol with a lightning bolt on it. Because, that's what they're known for, lightning stuff. So it'd be like one of their known symbols. this should help ease the trouble, hopefully. As long as you don't lose it.
Looks at Mittens.
Well, we shouldn't plan to lose it. I can hold on to it then. I don't think it, I guess.
Probably a good idea.
I can spell.
Okay. Mittens losing most of Fox's stuff isn't Mittens' fault.
Mm-hmm.
But he would start probably listing off like the specific items that he is wanting to acquire for his horde. The Crown of Draconic Domination, the Scale of Immeasurable Strength, the Amulet of the Eternal Horde, the Orb of Astral Convergence, and the Fangs of the World Serpent.
I got 3 of those. I'm missing 2. I got Crown of Draconic Domination, Amulet of Eternal Horde, Fangs of the World Serpent. What were the other 2?
Oh, I mean, I can post it as well. I mean, it's not a big deal. This is roughly like the information you'd probably be conveying either way. It just makes it easier to post it, probably. It's a lot of stuff. There's different regions within each of the areas. Like, for instance, the Endless Dunes would be here in this like part of the world, obviously, because it's a desert. Let's see, the Spine would probably be in the Golden District. The Ashenfell would be the. I'm trying to remember where that. The Marshes is in the swamp in the Black District. I know that. I'm trying to remember where the Ashenfell would be considered. I'd have to think about that one, but I think it's it might be silver. I'd have to double check. And then Cloudspire, a little bit harder to discern because it's like in the sky. So majority of them you would know, but the cloud one's a little bit of a mystery, in a way. So you might have to do some research for that potentially.
I'm gonna use my once per day use of divine guidance to know if we should be giving all these really powerful sounding artifacts to this dragon.
So like, as soon as he started the list and said the first one, Sarah was like, "Is that a good idea?" The draconic domination thing made Sarah be like, "Huh."
This is a better description of the herbs, I guess. Kind of. I think he just wants them for a collection, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm asking a god if they know that this guy just wants it for a collection or not.
I mean, they would probably just say the same thing, honestly. Like, I think it's generally just to have them in a collection, just to have them. Like, I don't think he's would ever want to use them for anything. Not that he even has the chance to, because it would violate the treaty anyway. And they won't do that.
It's treaties when you've got powerful world-altering artifacts.
Well, he would. I mean, it's. I don't know. That's just what they're telling you. I mean, from what it sounds like, they're just gonna have it as a collection.
Mitten looks at Sarah like if Mittens is being carried like head down, his head is going to go 180 degrees. He's just gonna shrug.
Alright. Let's get this over with.
He's gonna raise a hand.
And the list of things I could, well, not, I wouldn't, it wouldn't be a list of things to like receive yet, obviously, but there's like options such as getting a portion of the dragon horde. So it's just like gold coins, gems, things like that, or anything like that, yeah. You could get land or titles. You could get secrets or knowledge, allies and influence, which you'll probably get regardless. Recognition or renown, which you'll probably end up getting overall anyway, but you could get a specific boon potentially, and then future opportunities. Like, basically.
Puts his hand down.
We're gonna ask what we get.
Jonathan was gonna roleplay like, these are some really powerful things you want us to get. What are we being offered of equivalent value? And then he would himself. Look, Ronathan is a businessman, all right? He's being told to go get all this super powerful stuff, so it's kind of like, why couldn't I just keep it and sell it for more?
Because you'd have no use for it.
Use it? Why not?
I wouldn't, but other dragons would. Like, it's like being the person with a nuclear football, and I have it for sale, right? And I won't use the nuke, but China or Russia or someone else will use it. I'm gonna sell it for the highest bidder.
Yeah.
That's a good
I don't
point.
know. Sarah could use some of those.
Don't know. It's just one of those, like, well, it just depends, I suppose, because, like, I don't know what you would want.
Boons would be useful. This boon specifically would be very useful.
The what?
I put in session memes.
Oh, the boon of attunement. I mean, that's pretty good too, yeah. I mean, it is a boon, so there's a chance of having that, yeah.
Or one of your cool custom boons would also be cool.
Yeah, I've had some pretty interesting ones that I've found before, yeah. Well, there's boons I can bestow that can give you everlasting effects of some kind, land and titles. You know, there's many things I can offer, of course, whenever you see the need to arise.
Mm,
Do we need to pick now?
No.
hey, Lane, uh, barter for boons, gold, and magic items, all three.
Hey, look. I think we're already pressing it. But
I mean, if you want to
I
do
can
some kind of
certainly try.
persuasion, you can definitely do that at advantage since you're buffed right now.
Well, I think
Look.
Sarah should, because Sarah gets expertise in automatic expertise.
Unless they want to expend another enhance ability on Sarah.
Well, Sarah already gets expert. That's why I was like asking, because I half expected
Oh.
you to give me a persuasion roll, because
Oh.
Sarah, being a draconic sorcerer, automatically gets expertise in charisma checks involving dragon.
That's true.
Oh, right.
I would let Mittens switch the target then if that's the case, if you really want.
Sure, I'll
Yeah,
do that
well,
and give guidance as
then
well.
Because you would have
have Mittens.
known.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I
You
can't.
can only do
guidance.
one. It's one that's concentration. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Unfortunately.
Mittens, are you? So you ask Sarah to barter for all three?
Yeah.
Darmamu, I've come to bargain.
Would it be possible for us to receive, I don't know, maybe more than one of these rewards? Perhaps if we wanted money and magic items, or a boon and money and a magic item. After all, as a dragon with vast wealth, power, knowledge, and capability, I'm sure parting with more than one of each of these things for each of us can't be that much to ask for.
Okay, let's see how good you roll. That's a pretty good argument.
I need to give myself the expertise for this.
Fair enough.
I don't.
Which is extra plus
I-
4, right? Yeah.
I don't
Advantage
have-
plus extra 4, yeah. Because you already have proficiency, I would assume. Oh my god, so is that 36? Or did you already put the...
32.
Is it just
32 because I don't have guidance.
Oh, okay, so you just the 32 then. I mean, it's still, that's insane.
Plus 13. And I'm not proficient in persuasion normally.
Yeah, you just have it because of this direct influence right now.
Yes, love that.
Because you're draconic. It's like, he seems like I mean, not just your point, but all of your points combined seemed like a very reasonable thing to allow this. All right then, you can have the three things.
Oh, brilliant. And then I whisper, "Do you owe me so much after this?"
True. Like you literally just did like the most swindle of the swindling of the century because like this is like really a hard feat typically to. I honestly would have said it probably would have been like a 25 or above, honestly, at least. So you definitely did like a very hard like check with your good roll
Yeah.
there. Very compelling argument. And then I guess that's all he'd like offer you like transportation and all that stuff. So that would be taken care of, and he would take care of you'd have like food and stuff on board and all that good stuff, like you did before with the other. But as the DM, I would like to ask, which of the five would you be compelled to try to go for first, so I can prepare that.
Closest one.
The closest one, fair. So that'd be the endless dunes.
Right? Is everyone good with the closest one? Makes most sense logically.
It is. That's why I just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
that makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
The second
Think
one
so.
being the Black Swamp, probably. So yeah, the one after that. But still, yeah, the dunes is the first. Which is a ruins of a library underneath the sand. When I saw that, I'm like, that's very Avatar, and I love it.
Sarah's gonna love that.
It really is though. It's just like it's very much an Avatar-like thing. It's great. But yeah, so let me get down what the things you want, so I can keep an eye on what your potential things you can get are too, because I'll look into that too at some point. Because it'll be a while until you get through that, I'm sure. But I'm going to mark down the ones you chose. So you said boon, horde, and magical item. So money, boon, and magical item. I'll have to figure out what those entail, but I have plenty of time for that, so no worries there. But we are out next week, as you know, since we did 2 weeks in a row, and that gives me a chance to, prepare stuff. I have a little bit more time to prepare stuff as well, and also as well as a just a off week, which is always good for everybody, I'm sure. And that I think, unless anyone has anything else they would want to do, but before we end, I will ask. Sarah, how did you feel about the Abyssal District shenanigans?
No, I think it went well.
Did you hate them as much as I hoped?
Yes.
Okay, I did my job.
What did everyone else think of Sarah's family?
Yeah, what'd y'all
They were lovely.
think? Just insight check. I'm just kidding. IRL insight check.
They're people, all right.
They're people.
Ah,
I feel like I got the brattiness of Hana pretty well,
Yeah. No, I think that was great.
and then
And I
Ash
like
just being
how
an asshole.
I like how condescending the grandmother is, because that actually is great.
She is. Like, it made sense whenever I read the things. It's like she's condescending towards Hana because Hana used to be an adventurer. Now they're not, considering they did so much shit for her to get to that spot.
Yeah. It's great. I liked her. I loved it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. We like our RP stuff for sure. It's nice to have those RPs every once in a while. Also, since we haven't done this in a while, everyone will get a inspiration for a nice, well done RP session.
yay.
Yay.
So if you do not have a inspiration, feel free to add one.
And those deserve an inspiration. I'll add it anyway, but like.
I mean, I just do it for everybody because everyone
Mittens
did
was,
fine.
Mittens was evil.
Listen,
And you know what? I'm gonna be nice. Y'all can be level 10.
Yes.
Because you'll probably need it.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Come on. Ah, it's not below. It's not 10 or below.
For a burnt dragon.
Oh
knife?
yeah,
Is
true.
that
You're
what
level
that's
10
called?
now. Yeah, you got the option to do some shenanigans now. You have a 10% chance to summon Celestial Event or whatever.
I have I have a 10% chance to just call upon the powers of God
Yeah, basically. And then it
and
takes a week.
anime.
It takes a week for it to reset though, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I've used it before. It's really good.
Shit. I need one more spell to keep prepared.
If y'all thought I was fast before, my movement speed went up again. Now your boy's got 70 feet of base movement speed.
Oh my god.
That's not
I have
okay.
I have a third meta magic type now.
That's cool.
And I get another cantrip. What do I want?
Oh, I get another cantrip too.
Yeah, level 10. And also they improve. I believe. No, it's next level.
No,
Is
that's
this level? It's
that
next level.
is next level.
That's
Yeah, it's next. I always forget it's like 6 levels. It's so weird.
You love to see the max health roll, baby.
Oh yeah, true.
what
Oh
is
yeah.
And you
Sure,
can roll.
sure,
You,
yeah.
obviously the like besides
Yeah.
Ronin, you'll get average, so you're fine. Mittens.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sarah's at
I'm pretty sure I'm
82.
the only one who rolls.
Yeah, you're the only one that it insists on rolling, which is perfectly fine. I think you don't have to do the average thing, but like I typically like majority of you would probably want the average. I would assume.
I mean, I'm sitting over here at 149 HP, so
Exactly.
we
Yeah.
chilling.
I am
Yeah.
at
Chilling.
82.
I'm 64.
That's fine. That's good enough. Usually not gonna probably get hit most of the time anyway.
Yeah, now we've got
Oh, that's-
3 people who are never getting hit again.
Yeah, probably not. But that's fine.
Mm,
That's where you're wrong. I'm just kidding.
What do I want as my other 5th level spell?
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna be.
eventually.
If you thought I did a lot of fire damage before, here's the new ability I just on 10th level.
Summon Draconic Spirit could be fun. That's very on brand.
Alright, but anyone that showed up, I appreciate you showed up, but I am going to end the stream so I can start uploading it to YouTube. Bye.